is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healthier life. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset. Fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life.
Hey everybody, let me bring my sister wife up.
Hold on, she put me front.
What's she talking about?
Nothing, just conversation. Nothing big.
Oh.
Hey Vet.
She said, hey Yvette. She said, hey Yvette.
We're live.
Can you hear Yvette?
Happy Valentine, sister wife.
I can't hear.
You can hear what?
No, I can hear you. I can't hear her.
Because you gotta turn me up.
Well, wait,
Hold
let me
on.
get on here and see what she's talking about. Let's see. Oh, still. Oh, why is everyone obsessed? Okay. Oh.
You got me? You can hear
Oh, I
me
don't have
now?
access to this channel.
What channel is that?
I have it on members only.
It says why
I have it on members
this one I
only.
gotta buy a membership.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Go out and
I
come
can't
back.
hear you.
Go out and come back in.
Hold on. Hey there.
Hold on. I have to say.
Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Turn you what?
Can you hear me?
Say it now.
Can you hear me?
No. Give her a peanut butter
Do you have the
Crusting, one of
headphones?
those.
You must have her headphones.
Yvette, can you hear me on that thing?
I can hear you fine. I can't. I don't have access to Sylvia's channel.
It's on members
Okay,
only.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. She can't hear me. I'll put it back down. Can you hear me now?
Hello? I hear you perfect now.
What
I couldn't
happened?
hear anything because when I normally have you on speaker, I normally hear you, but I couldn't hear anything. So now I can hear you.
I would say happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
The wife.
Right.
Sister wife.
Right, sister wife. Hey, sister wife. I know. Yvette said we ignorant.
That's why she can't watch us. No, that's why she can't watch us, because we're very ignorant.
Why you put it on the private channel?
I put it on members only. Since they want to go and copy stuff, I'd rather for them to pay for it.
Is that what they were doing? They were copying it? The bits and pieces of the last, whenever I was on there?
They would take the whole thing and then they'd get the view. So, hey, why not pay for it?
What? That's how they doing it? But you can strike them, though, when they do that, right? I thought.
I can, but see, if they do it, like if they do commentary in between it, you can.
Chop it up.
It's available to this channel's members on level super.
Oh, okay, when they chop it up. Okay, that's cool. All right.
Tell her to do the other channel, because the other channel is a little bit cheaper. I didn't do 3 tiers on that one.
Yvette, he said do the other channel. What's the other channel?
Which one's she on? Infamous Slide channel probably has the 2 tiers.
Infamous Slide, she said.
Do it. Is she on there?
She trying to see.
Yeah, Pretty Chick said they were lame. They were lame and played the whole stream. Yeah, they be
really.
Yeah, so I figured, hey, might as well. Slide is the cheapest. How much is Slide, y'all? How much is Slide, Chuck? I'm about to change.
She says Slide is the cheapest. Right, I would put it on that one, but I guess but they're gonna steal.
Infamous is pretty high, Deanna. Infamous is high. Oh, that one's $4.99. Oh no, we gotta go change that one. That one's $4.99. Oh no, I'm gonna go change
$4.99 is the other one, she said.
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that's the Slide channel. I'm gonna take it off the Slide channel. I'm not gonna even change the pricing. I'm just gonna take it off. Once you guys start getting juicy, I'm gonna take it off.
Juicy. You don't let people cuss. Well, we can cuss on this channel, right? The paid channel, you can cuss, right?
Shit, you can cuss on any damn channel you damn want to.
That's it.
Okay, tonight I'll let you cuss.
Yvette said, she said tonight we can cuss. We can be us. We can be real. We can be adult. It's after 9 o'clock. You should be able to cuss after 9 o'clock.
It ain't 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, I didn't roll that one back yet. Oops, it's 8 o'clock. I mean,
I'm going now.
I'm watching you anyway.
Writers, I'm going to go in writers. Hold on a second. Let me.
And it's not Sunday, so you know what I'm saying.
You know what? You are too much.
It's not Disney.
Let me start my writers. Hold on a second.
And Yvette can't hear because I can't hear, but to even just have her on speaker.
Yvette can't hear. Yvette, clean out your ears.
She can't hear.
I have to catch the free cat.
You gotta send. You can send her the link. You can send Yvette the link, and she could get on without putting her face on.
Send it to her. Send her the link I sent you. Send her the link. So she can come in. All right, writers. I'm getting ready to do my writers thing here.
Camera off where it's not your face.
Hold on.
I texted to you.
You don't see me?
I texted to you. I see you.
Oh, okay.
You got your natural back. You got rid of the braids.
Yeah, I
Got
did.
some skin showing too.
Yeah. Hey,
She got her
Ryder,
she got her
don't
Friday
talk to
night
me.
Valentine's
Talk to
Day
my
look
live.
on.
Is she cute? Is she cute?
Yeah, she got her sexy on. Sylvia got her sexy
I had
on
to get my
tonight.
top on because it's
She got
Valentine.
her skin, got her shoulders out and all of that. Ooh.
Got my shoulders
Okay,
out.
girl. I got on an oversized t-shirt.
Got
What
my-
happened? She gonna follow you.
Now I got it. Too.
What you need?
It ain't come to
It's
me.
in the sink. Just use the other one that's on top of the sink. Just rinse that one out. I texted to you, Yvette.
out. Got my shoulders out. So
Look on
now
it's coming from the other phone.
Mhm.
You get it?
got my shoulders out. All right, I gotta start putting my infamous Sylvia sound on there. Hold on a second. I gotta put.
All you had to do is put the caption going across. Infamous Sylvia, infamous Sylvia.
I wanted to
Who
say it.
took the all four of them did it? The main four that talk about you? They talk?
No, just there's the cray cray one, the one with the big fish eye.
Oh, okay.
Cray cray one.
Yeah.
You're so popular, you know that, right?
No, it's just nothing else going on probably. What else is in the news?
You're the woman. You're the girl.
I'm the friend. Look, I'm the friend.
You're the girl.
I'm the friend.
You're the one.
That's the mess they made and the lies they told. That's all it is. So they can get checked.
Hold on, I'm trying to get her in here. Trying to get you in here, young lady. Hold on.
Yvette says she on.
I know, I'm trying to get her in. Hold on.
Because you know Yvette, her mouth is rated R.
Writers, can you please stop talking?
Yvette Boyd. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to close the writers out if they don't stop talking.
Why? What are they saying? I can't. I don't have my other phone to see. Well, I won't be able to see. It's membership only.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Yvette in. Okay. All right, there you go.
Okay.
There she is.
She ain't gonna show her face.
I don't want her to show her face.
Oh.
Oh, hold on a second. I just put you down for a second. Gotta bring you back up. Oh, she jumped off. There she is. Okay.
My back. Okay, I went to the bottom and I bumped her over to the side. Somehow I got kicked out.
Cause you.
But I can't hear Yvette. Yvette.
She didn't say anything.
Yvette.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Yvette.
Can you hear her? Can you hear her?
Yeah, I can hear her. You should be able to hear her now. Yeah. Get off the phone with her so you can hear her.
Hold on. I'm gonna hang up, Yvette. Now talk. I don't hear her.
Yvette, say something.
Oh, now I hear. I hear. Yeah. Hey. Too crazy.
How many folks we got? How many people here? Hey, y'all.
Too many crazies for the price of one.
You got people on?
We have people on.
This is her private, her paid channel.
We got people on. Oh, writers, why some of you guys why y'all coming back here? Why everybody's coming back? Don't you have some of y'all have some high tiers? Can y'all please stop talking? Writers, please. I have to turn y'all down because I'm on live.
Oh, you can hear them talking, or you can hear, or are you talking about texting? You can actually hear them talk.
I can hear them talking, yeah. They disturb me right now. I hear them and I hear you too. All right.
I thought we were on something different so that you can hear me talk. I didn't know that you could hear them talk as well.
I can hear them and I can hear you.
Okay.
They're on my like meeting group thing. I don't know why everybody. I'm gonna have to kick some of them out.
Oh, not you evicting people.
Okay.
Happy Valentine's Day. So my son brought me some flowers and some candy. That was so unexpected.
My daughter has some too. Okay, why is somebody calling me? Oh, hold on. Gotta get this phone call. Tasha's calling me. Hold on. Where's my phone? Okay, I have to answer her later on. All right, guys, ladies. Hello. I wanted you to come on to be my regular on my channel because let me tell you something. I've been struggling really, really bad. And but I notice when you come on my channel, it pops. You're the it factor on my channel.
It's mainly negative. It's negativity. It's what it is. But yeah, okay, whatever gets you going.
Yeah. All right. This rider thing is confusing me, y'all. I might have to close it out because it's confusing because y'all keep knocking to come in and you're talking. It just. All right. I'm about to end the other channel that has the lower tier. The slide channel, I'm about to end them, and then I'm going to stick with the higher tier channel. All right. And then they can watch it on the replay.
All that's confusing. What's all that you're talking about? What's the replay? The regular, the free channel?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I only watch the free channel. And not even that often, but because I don't be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. I be on more of the politics and car crashes and stuff is mainly what I watch.
Yeah. Well, look, the title of the live tonight is "Why is everyone obsessed with Sonya Durham?"
They're not actually. They're obsessed with the Ernesto because they only talk about the Ernesto version. I mean, situation. So it's not me per se. It's my link to him. Is what it is.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, because what was the questions that we were getting was it last week we did this?
Mm-hmm.
It was all, about him, which is fine because, he's the story, he's the direct link to the bigger party. So that's cool.
They were kind of like talking about your outlook on life, how you think, how you
I never read the comments. So what was the comments like?
It was a lot of comment that, well, they always call you liar, that, right? And they always claim that but the only time you don't lie is when you talk
is when I talk about you.
Yeah, you don't lie when you talk about me.
Well, everything else is a lie.
Everything else is a lie, but
even with proof, it's a lie. Yeah, that's weird, but okay.
But
my outlook on what? Religion? Because we talked about religion.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that because you know why? Because it makes
everybody's entitled to be different. This is the thing. Why do people think we should all think alike or we should all be alike?
And that's why God gives
that's cult mentality. We should all think what works for us. And I just knocked my thing over. Yeah. Whatever works for us, whatever works for an individual, that's how they should move and think and believe and whatever. But if you, like me and Yvette, sometimes think night and day,
Yvette, what do you think?
Give me the question again. I'm busy about to light. I'm about to light this joint, so I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I was rolling me a spliff, so I wasn't paying attention. Could you repeat the question, please?
Yvette is the fun friend.
It
was just how they were just mad or like feeling like I need to be. That's the take I got from most of the comments is like, she needs to find God. So why do I need to find God?
Well,
and it was like that you have to. I mean, that's your own preference.
Right. It's every person for themselves. And like I think I told you this like a couple of months ago, 80% of the people in prison are Christians. 0.05 are atheists in the jail system. So who is more of a harm to you? If 80% of all people in jail are Christians.
No, some of them are Muslims.
That's the other side. I'm saying 80 of the 100% is Christians. So you got some Muslims and some Jews and some others or whatever, Catholics, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But 80% are Christians. 0.05
You
are
gotta show me
atheists.
you gotta show me statistics on that.
Google it. All you gotta do is
numbers-
Google it.
Google is not a reliable source,
About
ma'am.
most things, it's not. Most things, it's not. When they're trying to make an like politics and all that stuff, that's of course that's rigged. But a lot of things they do have truth because it is not, saying anything or affecting anybody. But yeah, there's a lot of Muslims. Because a lot of guys turn Muslim when they locked up, but the most are Christians. They say because atheist people don't. Hold on, what did they say? I had Googled this because me and Ernesto was having this conversation because he loved the Lord, and he was we were talking about that. He do love the Lord.
I don't think it's really 80%. I think the percentage is more 50%. It's like 2/3 of the population is like that.
I agree with you on that one, Yvette. But she trying to make it higher than what it is, ma'am.
No, it's not me. I don't know.
Google's not a reliable source. You have to.
What about DuckDuck? What about DuckDuck? Because I don't use Google. I use DuckDuckGo. I use DuckDuckGo. That's the other search engine that's not Google. Because I'm not. I got off Google like a year ago, but I do DuckDuckGo.
Mm-hmm.
DuckDuckGo?
It's like a Google, but it's not Google.
Yes, 2/3 of the population are Christian.
And they don't give you all the commercials, all the ads. You know how they always try to throw them pop-ups and stuff on you. They don't give you all of that. 2/3,
yes,
are Christian.
Mm-hmm.
They said, are prisoners less likely to be atheists?
But you got to remember, just because someone says they're Christian does not mean they're living a lifestyle of Christianity.
Absolutely.
That's most Christians. Most Christians don't live the life of a Christian.
Well, of course.
Yeah. They pick
everybody is a sinner.
They pick chapters in the Bible that they know and that they follow, and the rest of the book they just like y'all supposed to do cover to cover, and then they don't follow it. They just
everyone is a sinner to some degree. So
right.
We're none of us are perfect.
Absolutely.
I thought it was. No.
You must have bumped your head.
No, I'm a victim. I'm sorry. They said I play victim.
Yeah, so don't put that out there.
I play victim. For some reason, I play victim. And I got TBI, traumatic brain injury.
You have who? Oh.
TBI, traumatic brain injury. And I play victim. She got nice people that be on her channel.
Oh, I have nice people?
No, but going back, I just think everybody should do what works for them. And everybody should respect the person's individuality. Everybody should be an individual and move the way they need to move to be happy, because not everybody's life aligns with the next person. There's some similarities, but nobody's 100% aligned with another person ever in life. So it's what works for you. That's all. That's how everybody should be, and respect the differences that people have. As long as the person's a good person. That's how it should be. If you're a good person, it shouldn't matter what you follow and what you believe. As long as you're not, cheering for Satan and the devil.
There's a lot of them cheering for Satan because they act like Satan's daughter.
Right.
The devil's daughter. Remember that one?
The devil's daughter. Right. So as long as a person is not pushing that agenda, everybody should just accept everybody to be an individual and stop with the cult mentality. That's the biggest problem we have.
Let me get this work. Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm trying to see Infamous Sylvia. No, I'm trying to get the Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Ah, y'all hear that, right?
No.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, let me.
You don't hear it?
No, what? Hear what? What happened?
You don't hear Infamous Sylvia?
Infamous Sylvia.
You on the other channel?
Aren't you on Infamous Sylvia? Aren't you on Infamous Sylvia?
No, I wanted to hear in
Infamous
between while we talk.
Infamous
What happened? What's? Huh?
Because so they don't
Sylvia.
steal my stuff. I keep replaying
Infamous
it.
Sylvia.
Okay.
Infamous Sylvia.
Is that your sexy voice? What is that?
Sylvia.
Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Infamous
Is
Sylvia.
that supposed to be your sexy voice?
You're
What is that?
listening to
That's
Infamous
for me
Sylvia.
to so when they try to steal my stuff,
Infamous
they can when
Sylvia.
they playing it, you'll hear infamous
Oh, you
Sylvia.
hear you. Okay, you'll hear you in the background, so
Infamous
they know that's where they
Oh,
got it from, or
okay.
they're promoting you on
Infamous
their channel. That's the
Sylvia.
best way to do it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
now
This
Infamous
originated
Sylvia.
from Infamous Sylvia. This originated from
Infamous Sylvia.
so that.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, so it can't be copied.
yeah, so when they copy
Infamous
it, they're gonna
Sylvia.
keep hearing what I'm saying.
Infamous
Okay.
Sylvia.
So that's why I'm gonna keep
Infamous
playing it.
Sylvia.
Okay, so now I
Infamous
think I'm gonna go
Sylvia.
back to the freebie and keep playing it.
Infamous
So when they
Sylvia.
play my stuff, you hear infamous Sylvia in the
Infamous
background.
Sylvia.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Oh, that's
Infamous
genius.
Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Isn't
listening
that
to
cool?
Infamous
Yeah.
What that?
Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, so you do it
Infamous
periodically,
Sylvia.
so it can
She
pop
did
up.
that when
Okay.
she first
Infamous
did
Sylvia.
that court hearing with
Infamous Sylvia.
Nesta, and she was the
You're
only
listening
person
to
in the
Infamous
courtroom,
Sylvia.
and then she had Infamous Sylvia
Infamous
all over, like
Sylvia.
the banner all over it. So when they
Infamous
were
Sylvia.
taking it, because that's how I found out, I
Infamous
was watching this
Sylvia.
other girl's channel, and they was like, Sylvia went
Infamous
to court,
Sylvia.
and they was playing it, but it had Infamous Sylvia,
Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia. So I went to Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia's
Sylvia.
channel to watch the original version
Infamous
of it,
Sylvia.
because the banner
You're
was
listening
like
to
kind of a
Infamous
distraction or
Sylvia.
whatever. So it just took me
Infamous
back to her
Sylvia.
channel, and
Mm-hmm.
then
So that
I watched it from there,
Infamous
because I don't think
Sylvia. Infamous
I was in
Sylvia.
town yet. I think I was still in Florida.
Infamous Sylvia.
So I watched it on her channel from
Infamous
Florida.
Sylvia. You're listening to Infamous
like you
Sylvia.
laugh, Yvette. Isn't that perfect,
Infamous
y'all?
Sylvia.
That's excellent. It sounds a little creepy though,
Infamous
but yeah.
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Why? Because I can't hear what y'all hear.
Infamous
Because it
Sylvia.
It
interrupts
keeps
it.
saying
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Like you sound
You
like
don't
a
hear
damn.
it?
Infamous
You sound like a
Sylvia.
porn star. I need you to turn
You're
that off.
listening to Infamous Sylvia.
I
Infamous Sylvia.
don't hear it.
You don't hear it?
Infamous Sylvia.
You can't
Play
hear
it.
it?
Infamous Sylvia.
Sylvia, how
Infamous
you got?
Sylvia.
I got grandma ears. I should hear
Infamous
everything.
Sylvia.
How you
Switch
not
ears,
hear
because
it?
You're
switch ears,
listening
because
to
I love
Infamous
it.
Sylvia.
I don't hear it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Sylvia.
There, I hear it. I hear it there. I heard
Infamous
it. I heard it.
Sylvia.
That was me.
Oh, that was you? Oh,
Infamous
my bad.
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
I did not
Infamous
hear it.
Sylvia.
How you not hear it?
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't hear it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh,
You're
wow.
listening to Infamous
I
Sylvia.
don't hear it.
You're listening to
Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
I heard that. You're
That was
listening to
me.
Infamous. Oh, damn it, Yvette. See,
Infamous Sylvia.
that's Yvette. I keep
Infamous
hearing it
Sylvia.
because I can't hear it. I
Infamous
can't hear it.
Sylvia.
I can't
Infamous
hear it. So
Sylvia.
what you do? We switched it on the Infamous
You're
Sylvia
listening
channel
to
now?
Infamous Sylvia.
No, I just put
Infamous Sylvia.
background noise on it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yvette, you can
Infamous
hear it, right?
Sylvia.
I can hear it,
I
yeah.
can't hear it. I can't hear
Infamous
it.
Sylvia.
That's like
Yvette,
every couple of seconds it'll
Yvette's
pop
ago.
up.
I
Infamous
can't hear
Sylvia.
it. Yeah, I can't hear it.
Infamous Sylvia.
How can you can't
Infamous
hear it?
Sylvia.
This
You're
does
listening
not
to
it
Infamous
does not
Sylvia.
matter that I hear it or not. I take your word
Infamous
for it, but I
Sylvia.
cannot hear it. I cannot hear it.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
Cannot hear
Sylvia.
So we're in the bed.
Infamous
We're in the
Sylvia.
house alone Friday night, man. What's that about?
Infamous Sylvia.
Don't do that.
You're listening to
Don't
Infamous
do that.
Sylvia.
Don't put that out there.
Well, what did she put
Infamous
out there?
Sylvia.
Talking about everybody in the house
Infamous
manless.
Sylvia.
I'm
Speak
saying
for
like
you.
it's an
Speak for
issue.
yourself.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, my
Speak
fault.
for yourself.
Oh, my
Infamous
bad.
Sylvia.
Okay.
My bad. Oh,
Infamous
that's why I didn't
Sylvia.
ask you if she had company or not.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh,
Infamous
you
Sylvia.
don't know
It's
who
a
have company. You
You're
don't.
it's a
listening to
possibility.
Infamous
I don't
Sylvia.
have company. I got 2 grandkids over here.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's my Friday night,
Infamous Sylvia.
which is fine. We're prepping for a
Infamous
birthday
Sylvia.
for a Valentine's party
Infamous
tomorrow
Sylvia.
that we're having. So
Infamous
that's
Sylvia.
cool. I told her she should have it at Chuck E.
You're
Cheese.
listening to Infamous Sylvia.
No, you know she's too old for that.
Infamous
No, actually,
Sylvia.
think about it. There's a couple people that want
Infamous
to come. She
Sylvia.
said that they're like bad, like they don't know
Infamous
how to act
Sylvia.
without their parents being around, and they're like 16 years old,
Infamous
17
Sylvia.
years old. So I was like, have it at Chuck E. Cheese
Infamous Sylvia.
during the day when
Infamous
all the
Sylvia.
people, all the kids and people are at work. That way,
Infamous Sylvia.
if they cutting up, they
You're
can't tear
listening
up Chuck E.
to
Cheese because
Infamous Sylvia.
you know how some kids come over like they did
Infamous
her birthday party. They kind of tore my house up a little bit. Had she had it at Chuck E.
Infamous
Cheese,
Sylvia.
they could have clowned and did all
Infamous
kind of
Sylvia.
adolescent behavior, and
Infamous Sylvia.
Chuck E. Cheese would have had them covered.
Infamous Sylvia.
I felt.
You're
Never too
listening
old
to
for Chuck E.
Infamous
Cheese.
Sylvia.
Plus, they got good pizza since they changed it, I think. 'Cause it used to be
Infamous
nasty.
Sylvia.
Then they came up like 5 years ago with a new
Infamous Sylvia.
menu.
Infamous Sylvia.
So yeah. So
Infamous
that's that.
Sylvia. Infamous
All right, Sylvia, you start the convo going.
Infamous Sylvia.
All right, well, I guess we can start with some questions. I'm gonna ask some questions from the
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Hey, Bonnie.
Infamous Sylvia.
So guys, we had to do the
Infamous
watermark,
Sylvia.
voice watermark. So when those
Infamous
people want to
Sylvia.
record, they can hear Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
You got quite a few people in here,
You're
Sylvia.
listening to Infamous
Yeah, because I
Sylvia.
open it up. I open it up to the freebie now because
Infamous Sylvia.
She
I
got
wanted
the
to
banner thing.
I've
Infamous
got my
Sylvia.
voice on there now.
She got her security
Infamous
system up.
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
She got the security system up. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Easy
We
said,
are on
Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
look,
channel.
Easy said I thought I was
Infamous
tripping with the
Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous
We
Sylvia.
are on the Infamous Sylvia channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's exactly
ahead.
how it sounds too.
Is that what it sounds like?
Infamous
Yeah.
Sylvia. You're listening to
We gotta
Infamous
we gotta
Sylvia.
protect our what is it?
Infamous
Digital
Sylvia.
property, intellectual property.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay, sexy. Go ahead with it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Is that what? Okay, so was that Yvette or her?
That's me. That's me. That's what she
Infamous
sound like though.
Sylvia.
Because you straight sounded like AI.
Infamous
Okay.
Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia. That's what her thing
Infamous
sound like.
Sylvia.
Really?
Yeah.
Go listen to it on the channel. Go put it on
Infamous
your phone.
Sylvia.
You hear it.
I'll listen to it
Infamous Sylvia.
on the road back
Infamous
to make sure I
Sylvia.
behaved myself and didn't, because I had to do that last week.
Infamous
But like, did I F up? Did I say something I shouldn't have
You're
said? Let me
listening
look
to
at this.
Infamous Sylvia.
Rewind.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay, go ahead, Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
I said I wasn't gonna overtalk you too this
Infamous
time.
Sylvia.
You're not gonna overtalk me.
Infamous
All right.
Sylvia.
So isn't
Infamous
that great,
Sylvia.
y'all? Mods, do y'all
Infamous
hear
Sylvia.
the infamous Sylvia? I just want to make sure y'all
Infamous
hear it.
Sylvia.
Okay.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
Yeah,
Sylvia.
okay, good job. So now I can open it up to the other side because I
Infamous
just had
Sylvia.
to do a
Infamous
protected
Sylvia.
thing for myself.
Infamous Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Infamous Sylvia. You're listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
All right,
Sylvia.
Now we can open it
Infamous
up
Sylvia.
and they can go take it all they
Infamous
want.
Sylvia.
They're gonna have infamous
Infamous
Sylvia in the back.
Sylvia.
All right,
Infamous
all right.
Sylvia.
Son. You ready?
You're listening to
Yep, come on with it.
Infamous
Let's go.
Sylvia.
Roll with it.
Let's roll.
Infamous
Let's
Sylvia.
roll. Okay. Now, some of the questions that some of the
Infamous
people
Sylvia.
were curious about
Infamous
was
Sylvia.
was
Infamous
about
Sylvia.
the interest of Ernesto.
Infamous Sylvia.
You know, that's the biggest
You're
topic
listening
for
to
you.
Infamous
I told you
Sylvia.
that's all they care about, just fine. Boy, man.
Infamous Sylvia.
Hold on, let me get my back pillow.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, I'm gonna make them pissed
Infamous
off.
Sylvia. You're listening to Infamous
What happened?
Sylvia.
I said they're gonna be
I needed
pissed
some
off.
support.
Sylvia.
Pissed off about what? Where you go?
Infamous Sylvia.
She just disappeared. She probably coming right
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
back. All right, let's go
Infamous
ahead on
Sylvia.
this.
You're
What
listening
is
to
that noise in
Infamous
the
Sylvia.
background? Your thing is pretty loud.
Infamous
Pardon me, what happened?
Sylvia.
Your thing is pretty
Infamous
loud.
Sylvia.
What's loud?
That thing
Me?
Infamous
yeah.
Sylvia.
I'm whispering. I'm not even going. I'm not even
Infamous
talking like
Sylvia.
really loud.
Infamous Sylvia.
Well, the numbers are
Infamous
getting
Sylvia.
bigger now since you're in. I
Infamous
removed the
Sylvia.
The
You're
blunt.
listening to
yeah,
Infamous
once I
Sylvia.
set it up.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
All right. Okay, let's do
Infamous
this.
Sylvia.
There we go.
Infamous Sylvia.
Here we go. Here we go.
Infamous Sylvia.
Is he back
You're
coming
listening
back?
to Infamous Sylvia.
I'm not on the phone with her, so I don't know what happened.
Infamous Sylvia.
Hey,
Infamous Sylvia.
Sonia, I don't think she has heard it.
Infamous
If I put
Sylvia.
the song up, she won't be able to hear it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Sonia, you want to hear the song?
Infamous
What's the
Sylvia.
song?
My group of people made the
Infamous
song.
Sylvia.
Do you play it right before your
Infamous
show
Sylvia.
come on? Because I heard that song.
You're listening to
No, this is the
Infamous
song
Sylvia.
that one of the ladies made in the group.
Infamous Sylvia.
I'm gonna
Where you
ahead on
go?
this.
I'm getting on the other.
Oh, she about to jump on the other one.
Infamous
Okay,
Sylvia.
hold on. Watch. Here we go.
Infamous Sylvia.
Listen to this song.
Yeah,
You hear it?
yeah. While y'all sitting in
I
the
hear some
bad girls
static.
club, complaining about all my extra flub. Talking about those shots I take, saying it's all fake. I'm about to make this earthquake. You on the sidelines, taking content that you're too lazy to make, acting like you ain't fake. You better watch out when I pop out, dancing on all this cloud. In white
All I hear is some
see-through
static.
pants and red thong, dancing to
Yvette, are you on the other one?
She
I'm getting
cannot
on the
hear.
other.
No. I was just asking her was
She
she on
cannot
that other
hear
one.
it.
I can't hear anything.
She can't
No,
hear
we
it at
can't hear
all.
the can't.
No, she can't hear you. She
Yeah,
can hear.
I
Infamous
can hear you.
Sylvia.
Because I realized that
Infamous Sylvia.
the other one was the little person.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
So I realized I said, oh,
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
Hold
Sylvia.
on.
get all
She can't hear the song, y'all.
Infamous
Can't play it
Sylvia.
for her.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh.
Infamous Sylvia.
All right, you ready?
Infamous
You can
Sylvia.
answer the question. Where's Yvette? She coming back?
Infamous Sylvia.
Yvette, are you coming back?
Infamous
Yeah,
Sylvia.
she said yeah.
You're
Okay.
listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
So glad said, oh no. So glad we have to do it this way
Infamous
because
Sylvia.
so when they steal my stuff, it'll be
Infamous
playing
Sylvia.
this.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
so which
Sylvia.
one is
You're
she's on
listening to
Infamous
Infamous Sylvia.
She's on Infamous Sylvia now.
I'll
Infamous
open up
Sylvia.
both of them. Tell her
Oh,
I'll
she
open up
said
both
it's
of
on
them.
both. She said it's on both.
I'll open both of them
Infamous
up. So
Sylvia.
are you gonna come up?
Infamous
Are you coming
Sylvia.
up? She said Yvette.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
She said she's trying to pull it
You're
up.
listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. You're listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
They are gonna hate the
Infamous Sylvia.
background.
Why?
They
Because
just
is it
Infamous Sylvia.
constantly going? Is it
Yeah,
something
it's
that you constantly going?
Infamous Sylvia.
You
Yeah,
can't just put the banner across
Infamous Sylvia.
no, they will. No, I need the
Infamous
words
Sylvia.
because if I just put the banner, they still
Infamous
could play my
Sylvia.
stuff.
You're
So if
listening
you keep
to
hearing
Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia,
Infamous
that
Sylvia.
deters them. You know, they can't. It bothers them for me to do that.
Infamous
That's fine. I
Sylvia.
can't tell. I can't hear anything, so I don't.
I know you
Infamous
can't hear
Sylvia.
it, but they can hear it. My
Infamous
So-
yeah, y'all
Sylvia.
can hear it, right?
When you play it back, will it say that? So say
Infamous
if I want to watch
Sylvia.
it tomorrow, I'm going to keep hearing Infamous
You're
Sylvia.
listening to
yeah,
Infamous
you'll
Sylvia.
hear it then when you listen to it.
But it's, I mean, I
Infamous
guess it
Sylvia.
doesn't matter if you're listening, if you're on your
Infamous
channel
Sylvia.
watching it. It's just, I guess, listening to
Infamous Sylvia.
Betty's channel and you keep hearing
Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia on Betty's channel.
Infamous
She
Sylvia.
said, "Why it sound sexy? Why your
Infamous
background
Sylvia.
sounds sexy?"
Infamous Sylvia.
Right, church
You're
lady.
listening to Infamous Sylvia.
What is that
Infamous
about?
Sylvia.
She said they still playing it, but at least Aaliyah, they hear my
Infamous
name.
Sylvia. Infamous
Right.
Sylvia.
They'll hear my
Infamous
name.
Sylvia.
That's the
Infamous
great part
Sylvia.
about it.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia's
Infamous
channel.
Sylvia.
Does it say channel at the end or just Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia?
Sylvia.
Infamous
At
Sylvia's
one
channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
Some parts of it says
Infamous
Syl-
Sylvia.
Sylvia channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
You need to get
Infamous
T-shirts
Sylvia.
and have it say Infamous Sylvia's channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
I have
You're
a
listening
t-shirt
to
that says
Infamous
channel.
Sylvia.
Oh, you should send me one. I'll wear it every
Infamous
time,
Sylvia.
and then that way it'll be like
Oh,
advertisement.
that sounds
Because I
Infamous
started to wear my
Sylvia.
Trump T-shirt.
Infamous
oh,
Sylvia.
Lord.
Infamous Sylvia.
I love me some Trump.
Infamous Sylvia.
She's
You're
back.
listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
It's double
Somebody
talking
be
me.
right.
Infamous
Just
Sylvia.
don't play it and have the nerve to be
Infamous
mad.
Sylvia.
Meaning what? You
Infamous
hear me
Sylvia.
twice?
Infamous Sylvia.
It's echoing.
Infamous
No, it's not
Sylvia.
echoing for me. It's her because you're on the
Infamous
phone with
Sylvia.
her. Get off the phone.
You're
Oh, hang
listening
up,
to
Yvette.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, you hung up.
She hung up the wrong one.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yvette, you hung up the wrong one.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay, so I hung up the channel. I hung
Infamous
up the phone with
Sylvia.
her, so maybe she'll jump back on correctly.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's right, because she's hearing it like when you call in on the radio and your phone is too loud and you hear the echoing behind you because you're on the radio. They be always turn your thing down. You know,
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
Infamous
you got to
Sylvia.
get into your thing. Go ahead, because this
Infamous
intermission
Sylvia.
sounding situation.
Infamous
Start your
Sylvia.
questions and all that.
Infamous Sylvia.
She come back.
Infamous Sylvia.
I'm here.
All right, go
You're
ahead.
listening
You don't hear
to
no echoing no more.
Infamous Sylvia.
Do you hear the echo?
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear the echo now.
Yeah, because we're off the phone.
But do you hear me
Infamous
saying
Sylvia.
infamous Sylvia?
Yes, I hear the porn star
Infamous
voice
Sylvia.
popping in.
I don't hear
Infamous
anything.
Sylvia.
You know
Infamous
what? You
Sylvia.
get on my nerves.
I'm sorry. I'm
You're
sorry. I'm
listening
sorry.
to
Sir.
Infamous Sylvia.
This is infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
I
Oh
heard
my
that.
Infamous Sylvia.
This may deter your viewers from if
Infamous
you
Sylvia.
have that in the background. It deter my
Infamous
viewer
Sylvia.
and that other people viewers too.
Infamous Sylvia.
I guess it don't. I mean, because I don't think it matters if it's
Listening
people
to
on here
Infamous
on your
Sylvia.
channel hearing it.
It don't
Infamous
matter.
Sylvia.
But listen,
Infamous
I think
Sylvia.
it's more people on the other channel. That's why I was
Infamous
going to go over
Sylvia.
to that one
you gonna go over?
Infamous
in case
Sylvia.
I needed to, you know.
Infamous
What's the other
Sylvia.
channel? What channel are we on?
You're
We on
listening
both.
to Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, but I'm not on both. I'm on just
Infamous
this one.
Sylvia.
What are you
But
on?
if
The free
I
one
Infamous
now?
Sylvia.
The infamous?
no, I want to
Infamous
get on the
slide?
free one
Infamous
in case I
Sylvia.
got to respond like I need to.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Sylvia.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Okay, she got to cut it up,
Infamous
cut in.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
Got
You're
you.
listening
Okay.
to
See you
Infamous
later then.
Sylvia.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Infamous Sylvia.
Deuces.
Deuces.
All right, so go ahead, Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
All right.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah. So I see the
Infamous
numbers
Sylvia.
are higher. So obviously somebody wants
Infamous
to
Sylvia.
listen to it.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah,
Infamous Sylvia.
I'm gonna turn that down a little bit in the
Infamous Sylvia.
background so everybody can hear you. 'cause they
Infamous
saying
Sylvia.
They can't hear me?
Infamous Sylvia.
I can hear you.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
I can hear everything but the infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia.
I can't hear that.
You're listening
Okay,
to
that's not important. I don't need to hear
Infamous
that. I
You
don't
don't
need to hear
have to hear it. You
Yeah, I
don't
don't
have
need to
to.
hear
Infamous
it.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. Okay. Did you answer my
Infamous
question?
Sylvia.
No, what'd you say?
Infamous Sylvia.
I was asking you,
Infamous Sylvia.
what is the thing that they
Infamous
they
Sylvia.
dislike about you the most?
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
What do they hate about me the most?
Mm-hmm.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
They keep going back to the
Infamous Sylvia.
the side chick narrative when that wasn't the
Infamous
case at all.
Sylvia.
But they
Infamous
said that
Sylvia.
only to make the story interesting, even
Infamous
though I don't
Sylvia.
even see how that's even interesting because you see that
Infamous
every
Sylvia.
day, you know, on
You're
something, and
listening
it's
to
not that
Infamous
big
Sylvia.
of a deal. Whereas something that never happens, things that never happen would be more of a big deal, but things that are very common, you know, wouldn't be considered a big deal. But they try to, the bloggers try to over glorify it to make it seem like, ooh, this is so special. Please tune in and listen. So that's the most I always say, oh, I ain't talking to a married man. And I'm sitting here like, so if that's how you and your relationship is, then that's fine. But you can't put that on everybody's relationship because there's a lot of married men with friends out here. That's just what it is. And it's not for you to be okay or not okay with it because it's none of your business. Every relationship is designed for that individual couple. It's not for the masses to say this is the one way and the only way you can be married. That's not true, you know. Or they wouldn't be sister wives. Hey, Sylvia.
Sister wife.
It wouldn't be sister wives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every relationship is different. And like I said, me and him were just friends. Go ahead.
Do you think they have like a secret
Infamous Sylvia.
intrigue
Infamous Sylvia.
about you because you're able to be who you are without any reservation?
Listening to Infamous Sylvia.
How I am is I don't move according to how other people may or may not feel. I don't step on no toes and I don't disrespect anybody, but I don't also worry about, oh, I need to move like this because it's frowned upon. You know, again, like I always say, like I say, people need to have individual mindset. And the fact that a lot of people think with cult mentality, that's where the problem lies.
Infamous Sylvia.
So do you think it's most of cult mentality that they have right now, and that's why they treat you the way they do?
It is. I mean, there's nobody out there. I mean, you got a couple of people, the people that speak to me on the positive end, you can tell they have very individual free thinking. You can tell that that's what type of person they are. Because it's a nice, I would say a third that are, you know, think differently, open-minded, you know, in the reality of life instead of in this, you know, make-believe, you know, scenario situation. And you have those that think, you know, it's this, that, and the other, which if that's okay, if that's your individual situation, but again, you can't put what you think life should be on the next person. You can only put that thought on your situation, and your partner has to agree that that's how we're moving and that's how we living. That's it. It's not about the next person, the other person, this, that, and the other. If you and the person you with respect whatever setup y'all got going on, then that's all that matters. But the people involved have to respect it. Because you're going to have outsiders do what they want to do or move the way they move. It's up to the people in the relationship to respect the agreement and the understanding that the relationship has. You get me? Because it's people that like guys lie and say, you know, I'm single or I'm not with nobody. Then they want to still get mad at the girl. It's like, he told me you weren't with nobody. Like, you're supposed to know. How am I supposed to know? You know, how he like, why ain't you check his page? Okay, first of all, I'm not investigating nobody. I don't do that. You know, I meet a person and that's what it is. And I go by whatever we talking about, whatever it is. I don't sit there and Google search and background check and let me check your page. I don't do all of that because I'm not an Instagram person. You know, I'm not a big text person. I'm an 80s, 90s more so mindset. So we didn't have all that going on back then. So when I meet a person, it's just at their word. It's not, oh, let me go background check this dude and see da 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 da. You know.
That is so true.
Yeah, I don't move like that. So some things you know, and some things you find out when you find out, you know. And so all of the, well, you should have known that. You sound stupid. You sound dumb saying that. You get me? Because anybody can give a false name. The dude, he could have said his name was Harry Scary, and I'm on, you know, and had a whole page for Harry Scary, you know, and it don't show anything. So, you know, guys that really put a lot of work into being a separate scenario can get away with a lot of stuff. And then you got those that don't. But again, You know, they want to find
Infamous
fault
Sylvia.
somewhere. Everything's a problem. Oh, you don't
Infamous
believe in God?
Sylvia.
Oh, that's a problem.
You're
Oh,
listening to
you friends with married men?
Infamous
Oh,
Sylvia.
that's a problem. Oh, you this is oh, that's a
Infamous
problem.
Sylvia.
They're always trying to find a problem with me, no matter what.
Infamous Sylvia.
They don't like the way I talk. Oh, I
Infamous
sound
Sylvia.
like I'm, what did they say? Oh, I
Infamous
sound like I'm
Sylvia.
uneducated when I talk to him. Why would he
Infamous
want to talk to
Sylvia.
her? Because she sounds nothing like
You're
the
listening to
professional radio
Infamous
personality
Sylvia.
that he's married to. You know,
Infamous Sylvia.
it was all of the, it's just always
Infamous
something,
Sylvia.
you know, to nitpick or to be negative
Infamous
about.
Sylvia.
It was never, and that's just the negative people.
Infamous
This is not the
Sylvia.
positive people, because again, it's a third
Infamous
that
Sylvia.
was like positive,
Infamous
and
Sylvia.
I feel you, I see what you see,
Infamous Sylvia.
individuality
You're
thinking.
listening
There
to
was a third of them,
Infamous
but the rest
Sylvia.
of them was just following the leader. Whatever the
Infamous Sylvia.
master on the pod or the, video was saying, they was just
Infamous
following it. They
Sylvia.
was drinking the Kool-Aid, running with it,
Infamous Sylvia.
This is how we should think. Okay, we should hate her.
Infamous
Okay, we all
Sylvia.
hate her. You know,
But can I ask you a question?
Infamous
What is
Sylvia.
it in women, especially
You're listening to
Black women,
Infamous
that
Sylvia.
they want to really like
Infamous
um
Sylvia.
seek out the negativity
Infamous
and not
Sylvia.
have that sisterhood like we used to
Infamous
have back
Sylvia.
in the day? You know, like
like
when
in
we
the
were young,
'60s.
yeah,
Infamous
we
Sylvia.
had the sisterhood, we had the connection.
Infamous
It
Sylvia.
seemed like so much hatred for each
Infamous
other right
Sylvia.
now.
More than any race.
Infamous
Yeah,
Sylvia.
yeah.
You're listening
More than
to
any race. It's the
Infamous
Black
Sylvia.
people, the people that's supposed to be the
Infamous
Christians.
Sylvia.
Because Black people are I feel like more religious than
Sylvia.
any other group outside the
Infamous
church.
Sylvia.
You know, once they leave the church, they leave it there.
Infamous
But Black
Sylvia.
people tend to keep, church with them all day, every day, more than any
You're
other
listening to
race.
Infamous Sylvia.
And then, church is supposed to teach you a
Infamous
forgiving,
Sylvia.
open heart, open mind,
Infamous
this
Sylvia.
type of narrative. And it's like
Infamous Sylvia.
nobody follows that. It's just,
Infamous
you know,
Sylvia.
I don't
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't hang around a lot of people. So
Infamous Sylvia.
I tend not to,
Infamous Sylvia.
I had a lot of drama in
Listening
high school
to
and I left it there.
Infamous
And I
Sylvia.
said, after high school, I just was not doing
Infamous Sylvia.
females, So all my friends, other than the
Infamous
two
Sylvia.
females that I deal with,
Infamous Sylvia.
are male.
Infamous
I get along better with guys, and it's not because they're trying to do me.
Sylvia.
You know what I'm saying? The guy friends I have are
Listening
not
to
trying to do me.
Infamous Sylvia.
So it's just, they're just
Infamous
friends.
Sylvia.
And they're just easier to talk to. It's no competition. It's no
Sylvia.
jealousy. It's no secret
Infamous
hate.
Sylvia.
It's just a pure
Sylvia.
friendship. And so I do
Infamous
tend to
Sylvia.
gravitate to guys
Infamous
for
Sylvia.
friendship more so than
Infamous
females.
Sylvia.
Because girls always give you
Listening
that
to
stanky look.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, but the other
Infamous
thing
Sylvia.
too, it's so strange how they claim they're for women
Infamous
and
Sylvia.
people who've been abused, but then they turn around and
Infamous
abuse
Sylvia.
you, tear you down, tear me down.
Infamous
You know what I'm saying?
Sylvia.
What I'm saying? But because I think
Infamous
different,
Sylvia.
I do things
You're listening
differently
to
from them,
Infamous Sylvia.
so they think it's okay for them to
Infamous
bash
Sylvia.
me, to tear my
Infamous
character
Sylvia.
down, tell lies on me,
To
and
lie on
Infamous
you.
Sylvia.
yeah, I've been called
Infamous
everything
Sylvia.
but the child of God. Oh, no,
Infamous
they do call
Sylvia.
me Bible lady because you guys
Infamous
gave me that
Sylvia.
nickname. But other than that, everything
Infamous
else has been
Sylvia.
so
You're
negative
listening to
about me.
Infamous
And I
Sylvia.
try to not
Infamous Sylvia.
Feed
not
into it.
about it, feed into it, but then it's still
Infamous
like
Sylvia.
I'm human and it does bother me. You know what I
Infamous
mean? But
Sylvia.
I feel it's okay. It's like
Infamous
it's so
Sylvia.
weird that you could have a mob of women
Infamous Sylvia.
go into different
You're
platforms to
listening to
tear a
Infamous Sylvia.
Black woman down.
Who's done
Infamous
nothing to
Sylvia.
them. That's the main
Exactly.
part. You've done
Infamous
nothing
Sylvia.
to them. So it's not even a
Infamous
warranted action.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's my biggest thing when people always want to
Infamous
talk to me.
Sylvia.
Okay, what did I do to you? And they sit there like,
Sylvia.
nothing. What did I do to you?
Infamous Sylvia.
Nothing. What have I ever
You're
done
listening to
wrong to you?
Infamous
You don't
Sylvia.
even know them.
Nothing.
Infamous Sylvia.
Nothing. We're just gonna talk about you and be hateful and spew lies against you and have
Infamous
everybody think
Sylvia.
that you're a liar and you're this and
Infamous
you're that, and
Sylvia.
keep this narrative going just because
Infamous
I
Sylvia.
told you, happy people don't spew
Infamous
hate.
Sylvia.
When people are happy with themselves
You're
and their
listening to
life in
Infamous
general,
Sylvia.
they don't go on or don't
Infamous
go
Sylvia.
around being negative and hateful.
Infamous
That's an
Sylvia.
unhappy mentality. That's an
Infamous
unhappy
Sylvia.
action.
Yeah.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's all that is. It's
Infamous
unhappiness.
Sylvia.
You're unhappy with yourself.
Infamous
So
Sylvia.
fix yourself, you know. You don't
Infamous
like how
Sylvia.
you look, fix it. If you don't like how you feel, fix it. If you
Infamous
don't like your
Sylvia.
life, fix it. Everything is
Infamous
fixable.
Sylvia.
You got one life, live it right, and be happy in it. Because
Infamous
you don't get no
Sylvia.
second time going around. It's just
Infamous Sylvia.
one time to be 20, one time to be 30,
Infamous
one time to
Sylvia.
be 40. That's it. You got one time around. Make
Infamous
it count.
Sylvia.
Mhm.
You're listening
Absolutely.
to Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
Now, question.
Infamous Sylvia.
As far as your channel, I
Infamous
noticed you took it
Sylvia.
down. Why did you take it down?
Infamous Sylvia.
My channel's still there. It's just only one video.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, okay. So you don't come back on there
Infamous
anymore.
Sylvia.
No, I
Infamous Sylvia.
Why is
Infamous Sylvia.
that? Why is
Listening
that?
to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Because I said if I ever
Infamous
was to go
Sylvia.
on, I'd just come on your channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
Well, you know that the hatred from
Infamous
you coming on
Sylvia.
my channel is really hard.
Infamous Sylvia.
I said if I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna just go
You're
on her
listening to
channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
It was this other person I was gonna go on, but he wasn't.
Infamous
It's
Sylvia.
Queen Tulsa, and
Infamous
his
Sylvia.
channel is very, very small. But
Infamous Sylvia.
he talks about everything too, or she
Infamous
is a
Sylvia.
trans person, and
Infamous Sylvia.
she's a sweetheart.
Infamous Sylvia.
But
Infamous
but I
Sylvia.
didn't make
You're
it on that
listening
channel.
to
That was last year,
Infamous Sylvia.
Queen Tulsa.
Infamous
But I
Sylvia.
ended up just saying I was just gonna stay on yours, because you were neutral.
Infamous
You
Sylvia.
know, ride the fence, like I say, you know, and just let
Infamous
whatever,
Sylvia.
you know, come out, you know,
Infamous
and just
Sylvia.
keep it neutral.
Infamous
Yeah.
Sylvia.
That's the best way to be.
Tyler asked me, why do I keep hearing Infamous Sylvia? Let me tell you why you keep hearing Infamous Sylvia. Because every time I do any kind of commentary, these people take my stuff and they play it on their channel. So, hey, why don't I advertise myself on their
Where it
channel?
came from, right? The originator.
The originator of the content. Why not? That's what commercial companies do, right? It's my intellectual property, so I have a right to do my Infamous Sylvia, and that's my signature voice.
Infamous Sylvia.
Is it now?
Infamous
Your
Sylvia.
sensual voice.
My sensual voice.
Infamous
You know. I was.
Infamous Sylvia.
Did you know I was a voice actress before?
Infamous
Oh,
Sylvia.
did you do voiceovers?
No, not
Infamous
voice
Sylvia.
over. Voice actress.
Infamous Sylvia.
So what did you do for cartoons, animated?
Infamous
Girl,
Sylvia.
girl,
Who?
six.
What?
Infamous
Girl
Sylvia.
6. Girl 6.
Infamous
Oh, really?
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Say that.
Listening to Infamous Sylvia.
That is wonderful. I didn't see the movie, but I saw the commercial for it. But I never watched it. They played a lot of
No, you
Prince,
gotta
music on that. Was a soundtrack.
Infamous
Girl
Sylvia.
6.
You gotta see. Okay, let me see if I
And
can.
the lady
Sylvia.
from Bad Boys.
Infamous
She was
Sylvia.
the
You're listening
she was
to Infamous Sylvia.
the phone person, right?
Infamous
Well, I
Sylvia.
did that
So
for a
she's
while.
married.
Let me tell you,
Infamous Sylvia.
I did that for a while.
Infamous Sylvia.
But the people I used
Infamous
to talk
Sylvia.
to was becoming too
Infamous
attached to my
Sylvia.
voice.
Infamous Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Infamous Sylvia. You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
The people or the
Sylvia.
guys.
The guys, it was only men that was calling in. It was only
So
men.
it was like phones. Remember how you had those phone sex lines?
Infamous
I mean, they
Sylvia.
still do, but it was big in the
Let me tell
90s.
you,
Infamous
I was
Sylvia.
back then too.
It was big in the 90s.
Infamous
In the
Sylvia.
90s.
That was
that's-
really
when I
before
tell you,
cable
You're
really
listening
took
to
off.
Infamous Sylvia.
When you really didn't have cable.
and you make
They
a lot
had
of
a lot
money
of
doing that.
Yeah,
You do.
right?
You do.
Infamous
I just
Especially
don't
if
have
you have a
a
nice voice.
my voice
Infamous
sucks. I
Sylvia.
couldn't get it off.
Oh,
Infamous
man.
Yeah.
Sylvia.
It was
My
fun.
voice is animated.
Infamous Sylvia.
It was
I don't have
really
that type of voice.
Infamous Sylvia.
But you know what they're gonna call it? They're gonna say, "Oh, I thought she was a
Infamous Sylvia.
Christian. I thought she was this."
You're
But let me
listening
tell you
to
something.
Infamous
God
Sylvia.
gave me a voice, and I used my voice real
Infamous
It was
good.
acting.
It was acting, yeah. It was really fun.
Infamous
And even
Sylvia.
now, like when I talk to a fellow on the phone,
Infamous Sylvia.
you know what I'm saying? I put the voice on him
Infamous Sylvia.
every time.
Go ahead, girl. I don't have no voice.
Infamous Sylvia. You're listening
I
to
do. I put the
Infamous
voice on them
Sylvia.
every single time.
Infamous
Every
Sylvia.
single time. Some people,
Infamous
you know,
Sylvia.
they jealous. They
Infamous
jealous.
Sylvia.
But I got it. If you got it, you
Infamous
got it. You know
Sylvia.
what I'm saying? And I have
Use
it.
what you got.
Infamous Sylvia.
To this day,
Everybody has a
Sylvia.
gift. That's what it is. Everybody has
Infamous
something that
Sylvia.
they're naturally
You're
good at.
listening to
and
Infamous
I was
Sylvia.
always told that my voice is very
Infamous
soothing.
Sylvia.
It's very calming, and
Infamous
it's
Sylvia.
very approachable.
Infamous Sylvia.
Mm.
And
Infamous
then
Sylvia.
yeah.
Infamous Sylvia. You're listening
So
to Infamous Sylvia.
now the other question I
Infamous
have for
Sylvia.
you in regard to
Infamous Sylvia.
this whole,
Infamous
how do
Sylvia.
you feel about the
Infamous
attack
Sylvia.
that you're getting? How do you feel?
Infamous
You know,
Sylvia.
does it
Infamous Sylvia.
does it get you like me
Infamous Sylvia.
sometimes? It gets me a little bit.
You're
No,
listening to Infamous
Huh?
Sylvia.
I don't listen to it. See, in the beginning, a
Infamous
year or
Sylvia.
two ago, when it all started, it was
Infamous Sylvia.
it was kind of weird
Infamous
that
Sylvia.
they were so hard as if it
Infamous
was them
Sylvia.
and their life, and it's still, even if
Infamous
they
Sylvia.
like, I knew the truth. I
You're
knew I
listening
was
to
just a friend,
Infamous
and it
Sylvia.
wasn't what the bloggers were putting out
Infamous
there. Not
Sylvia.
even a little bit like they were putting out there.
Infamous Sylvia.
So I know I was very respectful
Infamous
of
Sylvia.
whatever he had going on with his situation,
Infamous
you
Sylvia.
know.
Infamous
And
Sylvia.
before he got locked up, because he was
Infamous
separated once
Sylvia.
he was locked up.
Mhm.
And
Infamous Sylvia. You're listening to
you know, I
Infamous Sylvia.
know some things that is not public
Infamous
knowledge
Sylvia.
about his situation too. So I have some
Infamous
information
Sylvia.
that's not out there that
Infamous
makes a
Sylvia.
difference and make everything, you know, look to
Infamous
be different.
Sylvia.
But you got the bloggers putting out another
Infamous
narrative as if
Sylvia.
they're involved
You're
just to
listening
make
to
it
Infamous
seem
Sylvia.
something and or worse than it is,
Infamous
because it
Sylvia.
has to make the storyline
Infamous Sylvia.
interesting, you know, to keep people
Infamous
coming. And they
Sylvia.
be just every little thing they just keep,
Infamous
you know,
Sylvia.
it's just
Infamous
more
Sylvia.
so weird. And he feels the
Infamous
same way,
Sylvia.
that why are people so interested
Infamous
in
Sylvia.
me and him talking
You're
on the
listening
phone,
to
me and him at a
Infamous
visit,
Sylvia.
me and him texting?
Infamous
Like, we're
Sylvia.
not at this point talking about nothing. Even back
Infamous
then, it's
Sylvia.
still no interest of somebody that's not
Infamous
in the
Sylvia.
mix that would like, ooh, what did they
Infamous
say?
Sylvia.
Like, it's not even that, you
Infamous
know.
Sylvia.
But I guess if
You're
you're
listening to Infamous Sylvia.
nosy, that's a nosy person
Infamous
mentality,
Sylvia.
that they gotta, you know, what's the new
Infamous
phone
Sylvia.
call? You know, what are they talking about today?
Infamous
And that's,
Sylvia.
it's just more so weird to
Infamous
me that a
Sylvia.
person even cares to listen
Infamous Sylvia.
to just a conversation, you
Infamous
know.
Sylvia.
And
You
so,
feel it's
Infamous
invasion of
Sylvia.
privacy?
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
well, like I said, me and
Infamous
him
Sylvia.
knows that the DA is supposed to be on every conversation that we've ever had.
Infamous
You know
Sylvia.
that when you're talking to somebody in jail, that the
Infamous
DA is on
Sylvia.
every conversation. So it's not that
Infamous
private,
Sylvia.
but at the same time,
Infamous
the DA is
Sylvia.
not taking the calls and putting them
You're
on
listening to
YouTube
Infamous
and
Sylvia.
turning them into something ugly, or
Infamous
twisting
Sylvia.
things and making it sound like this is what they're
Infamous
talking about
Sylvia.
when it's not, and trying to
Infamous
make it,
Sylvia.
you know, just come off something like dirty. And,
Infamous
you know, so, you know,
Infamous
if you
Sylvia.
leave it for what it is, that's fine.
Infamous
It's when
Sylvia.
they twist everything that
Infamous
seems to be the
Sylvia.
biggest problem. And then you got
You're
people that
listening
listen
to
to the
Infamous
narrator more
Sylvia.
than the actual conversation. So if I
Infamous
say,
Sylvia.
okay, to him and da 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 da, and then the narrator get on it, like, oh, so she
Infamous
said da da
Sylvia.
da da da. Like one time, me and him was talking
Infamous
about a female
Sylvia.
friend of mine that lives in California.
Infamous Sylvia.
The channel person put
Infamous Sylvia.
Sonya's mad because Shirley won't
You're
call her
listening to
back. And I'm
Infamous
sitting here like,
Sylvia.
what? Where do you even get that from?
Infamous
And I
Sylvia.
didn't say the person's name because not everybody need their
Infamous
business
Sylvia.
and their name out there, but
Infamous
definitely
Sylvia.
was not talking about
Infamous Sylvia.
uh,
Infamous Sylvia.
about, you know, me and her talking, but that
Infamous
makes it
Sylvia.
juicy, right? Or if me and him are on the
Infamous
phone
Sylvia.
and
You're
we're
listening
talking about
to
somebody who was in the
Infamous
news,
Sylvia.
like, oh, you know, did you hear Kevin Hart got into a
Infamous
car
Sylvia.
accident? Then they put Sonya Ernesto talks about you know, Kevin Hart. So everybody's clicking in to be like, what happened with Kevin? And it's just, I'm talking about the news. You know what I'm saying? Or when I said I saw Snoop Dogg at a party 25 years ago. I don't even think my son wasn't born yet. So let's say almost 30 years ago, I was at a party in Decatur, and it was when the NBA was in town, when they had the All-Star here back in the 90s. And I went to this party in Decatur, and Snoop was there, and they had the whole Pimps Up, Hoes Down crew and all of that. And HBO used to do a lot of that. Oh, Sonya and Snoop. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here like, really? Really? Clickbait like a mug. Like anytime we talk about anybody, whether they're on the news or a scenario, they put it in the heading like, you know, it's something. And people still be clicking. Like, I guess they get mad after they hear what it's about and be like, okay, that, you know, but they still keep clicking.
Yeah.
We're not talking about anybody other than news, something that's on the news situation. It's never us talking about them in a personal setting or a personal experience. We will never talk like that. So anytime they throw a famous person's name up there, it's not personal. It's us talking something random or public information. That's it. So they can keep with it, you know, putting it out there to make the heading sound like, you know, they're going to do that because it's such an old situation. So how can we keep it refreshed? You know, oh, Sonya and you know, such and such. And they're like, ooh, you know, click.
But how do you feel about being so famous now on this YouTube street? You are famous. I don't care what you say. You are famous.
I'm not famous in the right way. I'm famous in a negative way because 90% of it is hate. So it's not a brag or something to be like, ooh, look, half of this hate on me. Hey, you know, it's. I don't listen to it, and it's old and it's very adolescent to me that you got grown women doing this, and they're the example for the younger women and the children and the grandchildren, and this is the behavior that they're showing. You read the comments, they're negative, they're nasty, and then you look at the people that's holding the mic, it's negative, it's nasty. So more so that is the problem, way more than what they're saying. You know, and the fact that they're picking on somebody they don't even know, that they have no personal beef with. This is just random hate. And you got all of this support because if you got 10,000 people watching the video, they know what it is. It's a hate club. So when they go to that one person's channel and all she got on there is 29 videos of Sonya and it's all negative, they know what they're getting when they go over there. So you figure you see her video with 14,000 views, that's 14 negative people. 14,000 negative people, because a lot of the positive people fell off because they was like, hey, that's just too much. Like, because they come over on the Instagram and they'll come and talk to me like, I had to get off that girl's channel. Oh my God, she's so negative, and all she do is hate. It was cool at first,
but they still go in this channel and watch it.
A lot of them still go in there because there's nothing else to do. I feel like it. They claim they got live, but I mean, I don't go on nobody's channel that do that. Not just on me. I go on nobody's channel. When Young Thug's one phone call or whatever, I wasn't interested in hearing what him and his girlfriend had to talk about. And they tried to make it juicy, like, you know, he's cheating on such and such and and I still was just not interested because that's his life. I really don't care what's going on with him and his woman and the man and the whatever they was trying to say. It was just, that's his business. I'm not interested in that man's personal business. I listen to his music, love his music, but I'm not interested in his private life, especially in the negative, you know? So I didn't have not one urge to click and be like, you know, but you got, I mean, I don't know. I can't paint it. I don't know why people are, that's the thing. I don't know if that's love and hip hop and they just, you know, the mindset just ran with it, you know, because remember, Love and Hip Hop, the first episode when they had New York, it was a great show. It was before all the fighting, the bickering, the backstabbing, the talking behind the back. It was none of that. It was just their life. and it was so lovely. And then you go 5 years in and you know, forward, and it's everybody's hateful. Everybody's hateful. And then the music's hateful. So it's just something that they did to Black people where they poisoned the mindset. And if it's not negative, it's not worth watching. You put on something positive and it's going to get no clicks. You know?
You know, because like when I do the affirmations in the morning and stuff like that, people don't come for that.
No, they want to hear such and such got caught.
You know what I think it is? Because it kind of makes them look at themselves when you do those type of things. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to be responsible. And they talk about you holding somebody accountable, but they don't want to hold themselves accountable of the actions that they think their action is okay. You know what I mean? They think it's okay.
I don't understand. I'm here to help a friend. And like I said, and two, with a lot of Black women, when their man or a man in their life is going through it, a lot of them run. They're not there for them. And they feel like that's the norm. Oh, he down and out. Next, let me get the next dude who's running out here. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going through something, or he's broke, or he's in a screwed up position. Let me go and find me somebody new. You don't find. And then they get mad when they see a guy that's up and he's got a white woman. But that white woman came in when he was down and said, let's build something together. I saw this Black billionaire, I can't think of his name, but he's like our age. And he's got like stupid like money. Like I think he's the richest Black man in America. He's got billions and he's married to a white woman. And at first I was just like, but then when they told the story, I was like, okay, they've been together since they were young. He didn't have anything. He was broke. You know what I'm saying? She got with him. She was doing this. She put him on. And then he just took off. And it's like they're in private cars and dining here. And it's just like I think they have like 2 kids that are grown now because they've been together for like 20 plus years. They've been together for a while. But this man's got like up there Donald Trump money. Like he's in the billions is what he's worth. He's not a millionaire. He's a billionaire. And, you know, the story was a really good story. And she, like I said, she saw potential and she, you know, got with him, you know, and just, they took off and they're like stupid rich, you know, and they're still like, it's a lovely couple, you know, and I was happy for them both, you know, because you can't really look at race, but at the same time, Black women get mad when they see a Black dude doing well with somebody outside their race. But it's like you got to go back to where did they meet? And sometimes it's because when a Black man grows up around the women, they see something they don't like, and then they think they can go to another race and get something different. And that's why, too, I feel like they kind of gravitate the ball players to outside their race, you know?
You know, that's not the majority of them. You know that, right?
No. Majority of them, you know, or at least half of them are with Black women, you know. But the ones that they try to, you know, shame, and it shouldn't be that. Love who you love, whatever color they are. And I've dated outside my race, so love who you love, like who you like who like you. And let me tell you, when I dated, and I have a thing for like, I'm strongly attracted to the Black man because it's just they got a swag that, you know what I'm saying, don't other race have, and you can't buy it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that, you know, Black men have. They have this swag about them that is just, you know, and no other race is like that. But when I lived in Florida, you know, the pickup was very slim. So I ended up, you know, dating other people. And I was kind of like, am I going to like this? You know what I'm saying? And actually it was better in a sense because they treat you differently, you know, like a prize. They treat you like you're a prize, like they're lucky to have you every day, you know. And I dated white guys for like 10 years. And it just, you know, then I went back to Black. But but it was just a difference. But I don't, you know, I always say don't put a color on anything. Just like who like you, you know. And see what happens and see where it goes.
Mel said there is nothing wrong with the pink swirl.
Ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Look, my uncle's white. I have a United Nation in my family, so I don't have color issues, none whatsoever.
No, you shouldn't, because you'd be surprised.
My uncle before I even knew what black and white was. So it's my uncle.
The only thing I would say is music. That was my only worry. But the I just, you always like somebody that can, like, you could turn on a song and you just know that song. You know what I'm saying? And it's an old song. But they did know, like they did. And I was shocked. Like the doctor, like, I was shocked that he knew, because I worked nights because I was in the clubs, and he worked days, 'cause, he was a doctor. And so when I would come over after work, he'd have like the R. Kelly playing, the old school stuff. And I'm sitting here like, how do you even know? You know what I'm saying? But he had a soundtrack or whatever on his, what was it back then? This was 2011. He had, I don't know what it was he was playing, but it was like a nice playlist, and it was all the old R&B songs. Like he had them all, and I was like, okay, you know. But he listened to everything like I listen to everything, rock, black, R&B, whatever. We had the same share of music, and that was good. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. His mama was from Detroit, so he had that swag in the house.
I just say, there's some white boys out there who got the swag now. Don't even try it now. They got the swag.
He still moved like a preppy white dude, but his music was definitely, he had a good, collection of music, and he knew some songs, right? But if you look down, he just looked like a preppy white boy,
Listening to Infamous Sylvia.
But yeah,
Infamous Sylvia.
That was cool.
Look, you see, like you got some good memories.
Oh my God, I love him.
Infamous Sylvia.
I loved him. But yeah, I was, I had, it was just me in Florida by myself with my son, so I couldn't commit the time that he needed, because I had a son I had to raise, and I had no babysitters. I wasn't going to put my son off on nobody that I did not know. So my son came first. So that's how that went, got to pick your kids over relationships.
So now that kids are grown, you don't have to worry about the children. You see yourself getting married or no? Really?
I don't want to be married. No.
So you want to be by yourself and die alone?
Infamous Sylvia.
So me and Yvette was gonna do the Golden Girls.
Listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Not the Golden Girls.
Doing the Golden Girls. Yeah. So what we said we was gonna be like Blanche. Is that the one that was dating and kicking it out? You know what I'm saying? We just come home and be with their friends. We was gonna do the Blanche thing. We was going to, date and kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then be at peace.
Infamous Sylvia.
We wasn't gonna live together. We was gonna get like a on the same property. We was just gonna buy some land, and she have a house over here and I have a house over there. We was just gonna grow together and just kick it and be at peace. Because this is, like I said, it's just a lot of things I don't want to deal with when it comes to men full time. And you just gotta be it's good and bad with everything when it comes to relationship. But then when you got a man 24/7 in your life, it's just a lot. That's just a lot of responsibility. And
so you don't like the companionship and things like that?
You're listening to Infamous
part-time, yeah.
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't want to full-time be bothered with nobody.
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't mind part-time. I'll see a person once a week. I'm good.
Infamous Sylvia.
Once a week is cool. But every day in my face. Ooh.
Infamous Sylvia.
For real.
That's what happened with the doctor. He wanted to just everything and I was just like, oh, can I go home? I didn't like that. It was just I like to miss people, and I felt smothered. I don't like to be smothered. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta make a comment here. Somebody's complaining saying people blocking. No, you guys are not blocked. if you're saying certain words,
Infamous
your words are
Sylvia.
being blocked and your message is being
Infamous Sylvia.
removed automatically because I put
Infamous
those
Sylvia.
kind of
Derogatory.
protectors.
Infamous
Yeah,
Sylvia.
protectors out there because I know some people come in here
Infamous
mean
Sylvia.
and want to be nasty.
Infamous
So
Sylvia.
to avoid all of that, the hard
Infamous
work for
Sylvia.
my
You're listening
mods,
to
I
Infamous
place
Sylvia.
words that you guys say, like
Infamous
ugly
Sylvia.
words, and it blocks you automatically. So it's not my mods removing you.
Infamous
It's
Sylvia.
your words are removing your comments, not my
Infamous
mods.
Sylvia.
Okay. All right.
Infamous
So
Sylvia.
just in case, if I see Duchess is making a
Infamous
comment about
Sylvia.
that, no, your words are not.
You're listening
Your
to
comment
Infamous
is not
Sylvia.
being removed by the mod. Is removed by
Infamous
my
Sylvia.
trigger words.
Infamous
So
Sylvia.
if you're saying the
Right.
wrong stuff, it's automatically
Infamous
being
Sylvia.
deleted by the system. Okay.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, YouTube will do that
Infamous
for you.
Sylvia. Infamous
That's
No,
how
Sylvia.
you're
you
not
know.
going crazy, Rob. You're
Infamous
not going
Sylvia.
crazy. I have to do
You're
that.
listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
No, broad is not a word that I put at. So
Infamous
broad is not
Sylvia.
disrespectful for me.
No,
Infamous
Be a
Sylvia.
broad. Somebody could be a
Infamous
broad.
Sylvia.
broad is old school
That's
for a
old school.
female.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, back in the 50s, we know I'm
You're
50s
listening
plus,
to
so broad
Infamous
is not a
Sylvia.
bad word.
Infamous
As
Sylvia.
I was saying,
Infamous Sylvia.
yeah. You say, "Oh
Infamous
wow."
Sylvia.
Okay.
Infamous
All right.
Sylvia.
Let's get back to what we were talking
Infamous
about.
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
See, here's the deal, guys. You got to
Infamous
remember,
Sylvia.
everybody has a channel and they
listening to
operate their channel the
Infamous
way they
Sylvia.
want to operate it. And
Infamous Sylvia.
what's offensive for you is not offensive for me, and what's offensive for me
Infamous
is not
Sylvia.
offensive for you. But remember, you are on
Infamous Sylvia.
my channel. And so
Infamous
therefore,
Sylvia.
my channel has its own rules and
Infamous Sylvia.
regulations.
You're listening to Infamous
Broad is
Sylvia.
not a bad word.
Infamous Sylvia.
It's the name calling for
Infamous
me.
Sylvia.
Okay. But I
Infamous
guarantee you've been
Sylvia.
in a channel that called me scammer
Infamous
and all this
Sylvia.
kind of stuff, and you're okay with that.
Infamous
Right, what's up with
Sylvia.
that? What are you scamming?
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't know.
Infamous
But
Sylvia.
I made a
They
decision to
called me
ignore
one
them.
too. I was trying to figure out what I was scamming too. Like,
You a
Infamous
scammer
Sylvia.
too?
they said they called me a scammer too.
Really?
Last year they called me a
Infamous
scammer, and I was
Sylvia.
saying like, well, who am I scamming? Because I don't talk to nobody.
Infamous
So who am I
Sylvia.
scamming? I got to talk to
Infamous
somebody to be
Sylvia.
scamming. I don't know.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're
But yeah,
listening
I
to
was called a
Infamous
scammer, a
Sylvia.
liar, a scammer.
The funny thing is,
Infamous
they'll
Sylvia.
sit in those channels and
Infamous
entertain everything
Sylvia.
they said negative about me or you.
Infamous
But when they
Sylvia.
come over here, they
Infamous
expect me to act different
Infamous
as is
Sylvia.
okay. You know, it's kind of weird, but
Infamous Sylvia.
it's okay. It's all right.
Infamous Sylvia.
As I was saying,
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
but I never
Infamous
see any
Sylvia.
of these people make comments that uplifting any of
Infamous
us, me or you.
Sylvia.
Nothing uplifting.
Infamous Sylvia.
Well, you would see it on your channel,
Infamous Sylvia.
but you won't see it on the other channels. The other channels, they like
Infamous
negativity.
Sylvia.
They'll delete anything positive
You're listening to
because
Infamous Sylvia.
the energy they want is
Infamous
to talk
Sylvia.
about somebody in a negative light.
Infamous
So
Sylvia.
that's how, you know,
Infamous
that's what they
Sylvia.
do. And you got 15,
Infamous
20 to
Sylvia.
30 videos, all of hate.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay, well,
Infamous
change her.
Sylvia.
Uh-huh.
Infamous Sylvia.
Come get a diaper.
You're listening to Infamous
Did you
Sylvia.
boo-boo? Change her
Infamous
diaper,
Sylvia.
Kate. Change her diaper.
What did you eat today?
Infamous Sylvia.
What happened?
What did you eat today?
Infamous Sylvia.
What did she or what did I eat?
Infamous Sylvia.
What did you eat today?
Oh, you
Infamous
stink.
Sylvia.
What do we have, Kate? Oh, I had
Listening to
tacos today.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, you had
I
tacos?
had tacos today, yeah.
Infamous Sylvia.
I thought you had a nice like
Infamous Sylvia.
steak dinner.
Infamous Sylvia.
No, because we were running
Infamous
around trying to
Sylvia.
get her ready for her party tomorrow.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, it is her birthday.
Infamous
No.
Sylvia.
No. Her
I thought the
Infamous
baby's
Sylvia.
birthday.
December
Listening
22nd, the
to
baby.
Infamous
Oh.
Sylvia.
Yeah,
Then
she just
who's
turned
birthday?
2.
Infamous Sylvia.
So no, my granddaughter's having a going away party because she's
Infamous
moving.
Sylvia.
Your
So
granddaughter's moving?
Infamous
yeah, she's
Sylvia.
moving. So,
Infamous Sylvia.
yeah. So
Infamous
diaper
Sylvia.
wipes are in the bathroom.
You're listening to
So
Infamous Sylvia.
she's having a going away party tomorrow
Infamous Sylvia.
with her friends.
Infamous Sylvia.
Tell God congratulations on her
Infamous
move.
Sylvia.
She's going back to Miami.
Infamous Sylvia.
So when you going back? When you going back to Miami?
I'm going back in July.
Infamous Sylvia.
I'm going back in July. I gotta wait for my lease to be up. I was gonna break it, but I wasn't trying to get them $8,000 to break it. So I was like, I guess I'll be here. Why you hand me this for me to do it? She tripping, right? Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be visiting my family often.
In Miami?
Fort Lauderdale in Miami. I have family. So I come
Give me
down
that
there.
blanket.
Look,
Her
Sister
blanket.
Wife will come down there and see you. Sister Wife gonna come down there.
Yep. Come on, let me change this. Yep. Exactly.
Infamous Sylvia.
Bring her here. My granddaughter's like, I am not changing her.
Oh,
Infamous Sylvia.
she said no.
Well, you know what? That helps them when they not to have babies. When you stick a kid around somebody, because she was like, I am never having children. Hi.
Infamous Sylvia.
Lay down for me. Thank you.
Infamous Sylvia.
Thank you. Ooh, wow, that's a lot.
Infamous Sylvia.
Rob said he's not used to that voice in the background. Rob, I had to do it. Rob, I had to do it. I had to do it.
What, the infamous Sylvia?
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Fact say.
Infamous
I don't think I
Sylvia.
heard it on one of your things.
Infamous
Did you hear
Sylvia.
No, I don't hear it, but I've heard it, I think,
Infamous Sylvia.
before.
Infamous
On
Sylvia.
something.
Infamous Sylvia.
On something. Did you
Hey,
eat all your food? She ate everything. Thank you. That's a good girl. Appreciate that.
look, he said he's gonna be hearing it in his sleep.
Oops. Katie, go get me a bag out the thing so I can bag this up.
Infamous Sylvia.
Well, give me something so I can bag it up so that it won't stink. Thank you. I'm done with you. Bye bye.
Infamous Sylvia.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Appreciate it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Ooh, I need a spray because you're
Infamous
strong.
Sylvia.
Go get that spray and hit
Infamous
the
Sylvia.
room one time. Cause ooh, that is my kind. What is on in your life?
Infamous Sylvia.
What did she eat, right?
Right. Yay. Here, go throw that in the garbage for me. Go throw that in the kitchen trash. Yay. Thank you. By the door. Appreciate it. Take that. Go throw that away. Take her with you.
Infamous Sylvia.
Come on. No, take her with you. She turned around. She gave it to you and turned right back around like, okay, I'm about to be in here. Say no. No.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Like, here, Kate.
Infamous
You want to see my
Sylvia.
I
flowers?
love you.
Infamous Sylvia.
You got to pick her up. Because she's trying to get on my lap. There you go.
Infamous
Love you.
Sylvia.
She's having a fit.
Mm-hmm.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
Give her
Sylvia.
something to drink.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
That will stink. Look, that will stink.
Infamous Sylvia.
Babies. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do the Golden Girl thing.
Sylvia.
You know what I'm saying?
The golden
Travel.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Golden Girl thing. But that, if you watch the show, it's just feel like it's such a peaceful life. Plus, you gotta think about people are older, and unless I married like super young, you gotta take care of them, and you know that's when we start falling apart at 60, 70. You know. Gotta change. What if you gotta change his diaper or stuff like that? Like the test of love is really after 60. You know what I'm saying?
Get a younger one so you don't have to change that diaper. You have to change your diaper.
I don't want that either. I don't want to be like, come here, baby. And he gotta leave the club because he gotta go change his woman's diaper. No, that is not cute at all.
It's the facts. It's the facts of life. It's the truth.
I'm not putting that on nobody. I'm good.
Just like I saw a 24-year-old with an 82.
Like Cher's man is like 30 and she's like 80. But she's got money, so she can have nurses come in and do what, he doesn't have to do anything but stand outside the room. So when you got that kind of money, you can date like that. Like her and Madonna have super young boyfriends in their 20s and 30s. You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. Everything's different for everybody. So I don't frown upon that. If they can make that work, more power to them. Whatever makes that person happy is all that matters. You know. So and Cher's been with her dude. I want to say 2 or 3 years she's been with that guy. You know, Amber Rose's baby daddy. He's like 32 or 33, and she's like what 80. They look happy. You know what I'm saying? Can't judge it. Everything's not for everybody. So you just gotta be happy for people that are happy. You know, everything ain't for everybody. I just feel like I just should do the Golden Girl thing because I don't want to be smothered. I don't want to. Yeah, it's not. That's not.
Infamous Sylvia.
You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I just never thought about getting married and having a wedding, putting on a dress. You know, and having children. I just never thought like that. I said I was going to be a truck driver, and I was just going to kick it. And that was the dream, you know? And then life happened, which is reality, you know? So, 2 kids, a bunch of boyfriends later. I'm like,
you want gigolos?
No, I don't. I just want a guy that's cool with being cool and showing up like a couple times a month and not asking too many questions and going about his business. That would be the perfect scenario. Show up, let's do dinner, or let's go to the movies, we hang out, we crack some jokes, you know what I'm saying? And then he go home. If I don't feel like hitting it, you know, he go home. And then I'll be like, all right, see you next Wednesday. You know, and he just be the Wednesday dude. He just show up on Wednesdays. And that's it. And that would be lovely.
That would be lovely.
Oh my God, that would be lovely. Wednesdays. That's it. That's all I need is Wednesdays. That's very fulfilling for me. But like I said, everybody's different though. Some guys or some girls can't be by themselves. Some people just want somebody in their bed, you know. I know one of my exes, he's never been single. He's always lived with somebody. Never, not one. I dated him when my daughter was like 4 months old. Never, ever been single or out living with a woman. Like he's never just lived by himself.
There's some people who don't want to live by themselves. They just have to have somebody all the time.
Right. So, you know, I'm good. I'm happy. I love me. And, you know what I'm saying? I can wake up with me and you know, I'm good. I'm really good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to have somebody. I got enough friends. You get me? I got enough friends. That if I want to talk to and just kick it, you know what I'm saying? I could do that. Doesn't necessarily have to be intimacy, because that's the only time you really want relationship is when you need intimacy on the regular. That's the only difference between a friend and a man is intimacy. You know? So I'm okay with not. You know, I don't need that every 4 times a month is cool, or twice a month is cool. I don't need it like that, and not even that often at this point. So yeah, no. Happy. Be golden girls.
Golden girls is gonna be the life to go. Right.
Golden girl in it. Yeah. We're gonna do the golden girls. I just, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a miracle if that ever happens to me, but that's my plan. So we don't know what the reality is gonna be, but that's my plan. We'll say that. That's my plan. And I'm cool. Like I'm cool with that. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta look at everything in life wasn't considered right. Even if you look at something that was considered traditional, who's to say that was the right way to be or the right way to do something? It was just something it was just how they did it back in the 60s or back in the 70s or back in the 80s. Doesn't necessarily mean it was right.
Maybe that's what they felt comfortable with.
That's just what they knew.
Because each place, I mean, if you go to another country, you do certain things certain way, and they do things differently. It's gonna feel weird. That doesn't mean that they're wrong. It's just the way they're used to.
I don't feel like anything is wrong as long as it doesn't hurt anybody.
Infamous Sylvia.
I think everything should be designed how people want it, as long as it's honest and nobody's getting hurt. It's when you have to lie about it, that's when it should be a problem. But if 2 people or 5 people want to live like this and it's open and it's honest.
Infamous Sylvia.
No, I'm not.
Infamous
Answer
Sylvia.
Shannon. She said, Yvette said, answer Shannon.
We're not answering any question to
Yvette,
anybody
call the
right
other
now
phone.
because we're not answering any questions.
Infamous Sylvia.
No, we're not answering
Let
any
me call you
questions.
that. She said, answer Shannon. Who is Shannon? Because I can't see your.
We're not answering any questions now because they're going to get rude and they're going to get obnoxious. I decided no
Is that the
questions.
couple? I mean, is that the audience you bring on here? Half negative
No,
people? No, I'm just
I
playing.
choose not to answer no question.
Yvette, call the 404 number.
Infamous
Yvette,
Answer the question.
you on
No.
speaker, so what are you saying? Sylvia can hear.
Answer the question.
What's the
I'm not
question? I
answering
can't
no
read it.
question. No questions.
Sylvia,
being
read that
answered.
question from Shannon.
No,
She said, read that question from Shannon.
absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
What does it say?
I'm not answering questions on this chat.
Infamous Sylvia.
This is not for them to ask questions.
No?
For us to have here.
Infamous Sylvia.
Oh, you're not making it fun because you know how when they ask questions. I mean, respectful questions.
We'll do it another time, not today.
Okay, it's your show.
Because let me tell you why. You ask one question, right? You answer one question, then the other one's gonna come, and the other one's gonna come, and the other one's gonna come.
But I thought that was the whole thing behind the. I don't know. Because again, like I said, I don't watch a lot. I don't watch this type of stuff, so I don't know. When it's alive, I thought that's what they do because that's what I did. But when it's a recorded thing, you just play and you record it, pre-record it, then that's just what that is.
But here's the thing. We need to stay focused on what the title is. The title is why is everyone obsessed with Sonya? But they're going to ask you questions about stuff that has nothing to do with their obsession.
That topic. Oh, okay.
I
guess, yeah. So they're going off topic.
You're going off topic. If you're going to stick with it, I want to know why there is such an obsession on her. That's what the question is. I don't want you answering a question about Shirley's divorce. No, I don't.
No,
we're not doing that.
No, don't talk about that. Yeah, don't talk about that.
We're not doing that at all. We're gonna stick with. If you can answer the question, why do you have an obsession on Sonya? Then your question will be recognized. If not, then I'm gonna ignore it. Period.
What makes the situation interesting? I think it's more so for the women. I think it's I think it's that the like of him and the dislike of me, because they say a little bit of stuff about him, but it's more hate towards me. Even though he was.
The question is why you can't answer that question. The answer, because obviously there's a reason why they have so much hatred, so much negativity, so much drama towards you.
They were taught that, and that's what they ran with. Yeah, what's up?
Infamous Sylvia.
Yvette.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Yvette.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Yvette,
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
Yvette, you gonna come back up here?
Oh, hold on.
Infamous Sylvia.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna remove you. So you can talk.
Go ahead. No, she's not on speaker. Go ahead, Yvette. You're not on speaker.
Infamous Sylvia.
I want you to answer that question.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
What if we don't agree that there is an obsession? Wrong word.
Infamous Sylvia.
Then there's no obsession then.
Infamous Sylvia.
Obviously something. There's something.
Infamous Sylvia.
There's a hatred, there's a obsession, there's something that's not positive. Because there's nothing, every time I've ever gone live, there's always some comment that's in a negative form towards her.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Thank you, Stay Strong. At least you admit it. Stay Strong said it has to do with Shirley. But do you know Shirley? Well, I mean, why Shirley? Do you know her? Are you a friend of Shirley that you want to represent her and dislike somebody you don't know?
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Let's stick to the topic. Like we ain't answering. You ain't answering about my braids. We're not.
What,
Y'all
boo?
stay focused, people. Stay focused. We're not asking about my braids. Obviously, you see the braid is out. That's a question that doesn't need to be answered.
Why you don't know? Hi. Bye. Hey, love you.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Y'all miss me, don't y'all?
They said it's time for you to get off this live.
Infamous Sylvia.
It's time for you or us to get off the live?
No, that's what the kids are saying to you. Get off the live.
Infamous.
Because I gotta finish her hair for her party. Because I'm doing her hair for her party, and then the baby, of course, the baby. She always, anytime if I'm not on the phone, she don't bother me. But as soon as I get on the phone or do something, that's when she wanna gravitate. Pay attention to me.
Infamous Sylvia.
She took a long nap while we were out,
Infamous Sylvia.
and then she woke up like around 7 o'clock.
Infamous Sylvia.
She could.
Blue, we gotta stay focused. Blue, stay focused. Stay focused.
All I have to do is look at the timeline of the call, and people come in on certain parts of the story and are lost because they don't know. So if you're interested or like that, then just go all the way back to June 2023 and start listening to the phone calls. Because Sonya didn't come out or wasn't known until July of 23. Nobody knew anything about me. They thought it was Erica. They didn't think nothing of. They didn't know about me at all until July. So go back to June 23 phone calls and listen what happened in June.
Infamous Sylvia.
And that'll be your answer right there.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay, somebody asked. I'm gonna ask this question. Someone asked, how do you feel about your doxer being removed from YouTube? Who is her doxer?
I don't know.
Who's her doxer? Just put an initial. Don't put the whole name if it's one of the bloggers. Just put an initial. Who's her doxer?
How do I feel about somebody being? I don't know. I don't have anything to do with them being removed.
Infamous Sylvia.
So it doesn't matter because I don't listen to any of it. If you don't listen to it, it doesn't exist.
That is so true.
It doesn't exist.
Let me tell you what YouTube do with me. YouTube, since they put my name inside their title, YouTube pushes that to my feed, and it's
but you got to delete anything in the history, and then it won't come up. See, it's not my name, and his name is not in my history of search. So, and then you can just.
But my name is in on the title of my stuff. That's why
you gotta delete it, and you'll never see it. I never see anything, nothing. Not unless I go in and deliberately look for something. I never see anything. Or you call me and tell me.
Okay,
I don't see anything unless I look for it. If I don't look for it, I don't see it. And that's how it is. So it doesn't exist at all. I don't think about it. It does not exist. So when they talk, I don't hear it. I don't watch their stuff like the one girl tried to say. And her revealed it, oh, Sonya watches me. No, I don't. I don't watch any of it. Why? Who would want to watch?
I know you don't.
Want to watch somebody talk hate on them? Like, let's turn in because let's see what they're saying now about me. Like, it's all lies. I don't know them. There's no truth to it. So why would I want to tune in and listen to your hate? I don't. I don't. So I'm not affected because it doesn't exist to me. Y'all in on that on y'all own. Y'all over there talking about me and I'm not hearing it. So it doesn't affect me. And it's just pure entertainment for those that are intrigued by it. But I don't listen to it. And again, I don't know nothing about it at all.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's true.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah.
Yeah. So for those that want to know about all of that, go back because you've read to me what the question was. Go back to June 2023 on the phone calls from prison.
Didn't I just say don't answer the question? Did I not?
And that's not answering the question. And then look at the timeline and listen to that, and then go in July is when Sonya came out. That's when Sonya got drug out,
You're listening
but they
to
didn't know
Infamous
last name. But
Sylvia.
Sonya's name came out in
Infamous
July.
Sylvia.
So
Infamous
that's how
Sylvia.
that went.
Infamous
So go
Sylvia.
listen to the June. Go listen to the June
Infamous
conversations from the missus and him, and
Infamous
that'll
Sylvia.
answer all y'all questions
Infamous
of what it was.
Tell them to do some homework. Go
Infamous
research and
Sylvia.
That's it.
find
Just
out
listen to
names.
that. Let's listen to those phone
Infamous
conversations
Sylvia.
between them, and it'll tell you right there what
Infamous
happened.
Sylvia.
It's in the phone calls. Don't listen to the narratives,
Infamous
those
Sylvia.
narrators, because they're not going to do nothing but lie and mislead
Infamous
you.
Sylvia.
Go listen to the
Infamous
June,
Sylvia.
every phone call in June of 2023.
Infamous Sylvia.
It's the middle, I think, of the month.
You're listening to Infamous
And that's all you got
Sylvia.
to do. And that right there will tell you everything.
Infamous
It'll tell you exactly what happened because it's on the phone call.
Infamous Sylvia.
That's it.
Infamous
And
Sylvia.
that right there will be your answer.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay.
Infamous Sylvia.
For some strange
Infamous
reason,
Sylvia.
everybody's stuck on
Infamous Sylvia.
Stupid.
You're listening to
oh no, I wasn't gonna say
Sylvia.
that's me. I was gonna say that. I was not gonna say that.
They stuck on stupid.
Infamous
I was
Sylvia.
not gonna say that. Stop being mean to the
Infamous
people.
Sylvia.
I'm
No,
joking.
Infamous Sylvia.
apologize to the people.
I'm joking. Don't take it
Infamous
personal
Sylvia.
unless you really feel that that's you.
You're listening to
Okay,
Infamous
well,
Sylvia.
let me go ahead and say,
Infamous Sylvia.
I think a lot of
Infamous
these
Sylvia.
people are being advocates
Infamous
for
Sylvia.
Shirley because they
Infamous
claim
So they
that
feel like that's a valid way to hate. That's all it is. It's just a valid way to try to hate.
Infamous
That's all it
Sylvia.
is. We want to hate her for a valid reason.
Infamous Sylvia.
And so let's just
You're
ride on
listening
this
to
narrative. And
Infamous
that's all that
Sylvia.
is. That's all it is. Because half of them
Infamous
didn't even know
Sylvia.
who she was. None of them. This many people knew who she
Infamous
was.
Sylvia.
And that's just what it
Infamous
is.
Sylvia.
And
But
again, if you want to
Infamous
advocate,
Sylvia.
you can't advocate for something you knew nothing
Infamous
about.
Sylvia. You're listening
Because
to
she never
Infamous
spoke
Sylvia.
on it and he never spoke on it. So you don't know what type of
Infamous Sylvia.
relationship they had to even speak on it.
Infamous
But here's the
Sylvia.
thing, according to what is being
Infamous
said, they
Sylvia.
were never ever married.
Infamous Sylvia.
So
Infamous Sylvia.
that
Again,
means
don't speak on something you know nothing
that means,
about. That's
hold
all.
on,
That's
that
all it
means,
is.
that
They keep
means
trying to
that,
make it.
You're listening
that
to
means
Infamous
that
Sylvia.
Shirley was sleeping with a married man too.
Infamous
So all
Sylvia.
of them was sleeping with a married man because he was married to the first wife, right?
Infamous
Okay, let's
Sylvia.
go.
Right, y'all? They
Infamous
Come on.
all was
Sylvia.
sleeping with a married man.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
If you
Sylvia.
want to look at it.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Hey, she didn't know like I didn't know.
Infamous Sylvia.
There it is. Yeah, I'm saying.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's never the man's fault, the one who
Infamous
knows
Sylvia.
everything. It's always women
Infamous
always find a
Sylvia.
reason or a way to try to hate a woman.
hate the
Infamous
women,
Sylvia.
yep, and not put
I've
the
seen
blame.
so many people do that.
You're
They
listening
loop
to
around
Infamous
him
Sylvia.
and go straight to I hate her. It's
Infamous
her
Sylvia.
fault, or she should have known. It's like, how you know what he even
Infamous
said to
Sylvia.
her? Because a lot of guys lie and say, you know, I'm
Infamous
single,
Sylvia.
or I ain't with nobody, or it's trouble at home
Infamous
and I'm about to
Sylvia.
leave her. That's most of what it not.
Infamous
Very
Sylvia.
seldom a guy's gonna walk up and be like, I'm happily
You're
married.
listening
What's
to
up? You want to give me
Infamous
some?
Sylvia.
Nope.
Infamous
When do you hear
Sylvia.
that?
Probably they have.
Do
All
you
the
ever
boys,
hear that? I'm
Infamous
happily
Sylvia.
married. What's up? Can we do it?
we're not
Infamous Sylvia.
together.
It's always something negative,
Infamous Sylvia.
or not at all. So you just don't
Infamous
know
Sylvia.
anything. Oh, well, you
That's
shouldn't.
what.
How
Infamous
is
Sylvia.
somebody supposed to know something about a total
Infamous
stranger?
Sylvia.
That's a good
You're
question.
listening to
Why do you
Infamous
guys,
Sylvia.
the ones in the in the
Infamous
chat
Sylvia.
who constantly puts the blame on
Infamous Sylvia.
Sonya, why do you not
Infamous
come
Sylvia.
after the man for
Infamous
him? Because he
Sylvia.
knows he's married. He knows he has a wife. He
Infamous
knows
Sylvia.
he has a relationship. Why
You're
do you
listening to
guys
Infamous
never
Sylvia.
go after the man that's doing the
Infamous
wrong?
Sylvia.
They never
Infamous
do.
Sylvia.
You got 10%
Infamous
of
Sylvia.
women who will go after the
Infamous
man,
Sylvia.
or you know what I'm saying, have the issue with the man.
Infamous Sylvia.
But other than that,
Infamous
it's
Sylvia.
women love to hate women.
Infamous
It's a
Sylvia.
fake sisterhood.
You're listening
It's
to
what it is. It's
Infamous
not
Sylvia.
it's not a legit real
Infamous
situation.
Sylvia.
It's a facade. So
Infamous
that's what it
Sylvia.
is. And they just have to be. One thing is accountability. And a lot of women
Infamous
do not have
Sylvia.
accountability. You know, it's always an excuse for this is why. Well,
You're listening to
he
Infamous
and
Sylvia.
she and you know what I'm saying? Some way they funnel it to
Infamous
say
Sylvia.
it's uh-oh.
Infamous
I'm falling
Sylvia.
apart over here.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, I'm falling apart.
Infamous
My studio
Sylvia.
is falling apart.
Uh-oh.
Infamous
Anyway.
Sylvia.
Hold
Yeah,
it.
but it's
hold it.
cool.
Infamous
All right.
Maybe
Sylvia.
they want what she had or
Infamous
had,
Sylvia.
has or had. Oh,
You're listening
Maybe
to
who wants what
Infamous
who had?
Sylvia.
I guess the people.
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't know.
Want what who? I'm confused. What who wants? What who had?
Infamous Sylvia.
I don't know. I guess
Infamous
That doesn't make
Sylvia.
sense to your question. Why would you blame
Infamous
the
Sylvia.
woman instead of the man that's in the or the person
Infamous
that's in the
Sylvia.
relationship? That's who you blame. It's
You're
always
listening to
the people in the
Infamous
relationship that's supposed to respect the relationship first and
Infamous
foremost.
Sylvia.
Everybody else is secondary.
Infamous
If
Have
they
Sylvia.
a
even know about it. If
yeah.
they even know about it.
Infamous
In most
Sylvia.
cases, get out the closet. Oops, they don't
Infamous
know about
Sylvia.
it. I had no idea,
Infamous
but
Sylvia.
apparently it's my fault because I should have knew.
Infamous Sylvia.
You know, even
Infamous
if you
Sylvia.
ask the question,
You're
a
listening
person
to
can lie and say
Infamous
something
Sylvia.
different. You know, it
Infamous
doesn't
Sylvia.
go to the person who's in the relationship who's supposed to respect the relationship.
Infamous
It's the two people
Sylvia.
involved, and that's
Infamous
it.
Sylvia.
Whenever I got cheated on, I never went to
Infamous
go
Sylvia.
seek out the woman. I can't even tell you what any of them look like.
Infamous Sylvia.
I always had my conversation with
You're
him.
listening
It was
to
never,
Infamous
well, who
Sylvia.
is she and what's her number so I can call
Infamous
her
Sylvia.
and check her and say something to her. Like,
Infamous
what?
Sylvia.
No. Come here, boy.
Infamous
You know what I'm saying?
Sylvia.
It's him and me. That's the conversation.
Infamous
That's who I'm
Sylvia.
looking at. It's me and you. Whether she knew
Infamous
or not,
Sylvia.
that's irrelevant. This is me or you.
Infamous Sylvia.
This is me and you. And it
Infamous
stops
Sylvia.
there. It doesn't go
You're
further than
listening
that.
to
You know?
Infamous Sylvia.
It's me and him. If you got
Infamous
friends in
Sylvia.
your circle that you don't trust, then they don't need to be your friends.
Infamous
You
Sylvia.
know? Because everybody
Infamous
know how they
Sylvia.
friend move. And if you can't trust your man
Infamous
around your
Sylvia.
friend, then she shouldn't be your friend.
Infamous Sylvia.
That is
Mm.
You're listening to Infamous
Yeah,
Sylvia.
because you do have some inner circle situations too.
Infamous
You know?
Sylvia.
And if she moved like that with
Infamous
other
Sylvia.
people's men knowingly, it's just a matter of
Infamous
time before
Sylvia.
she move on yours because she don't respect nobody's
Infamous
relationship.
Sylvia.
You got women that respect relationships and you got
Infamous
some that
Sylvia.
don't,
Infamous
you know,
Sylvia.
and those are the ones you keep from you.
Infamous
But
Sylvia.
it's always the people in
You're
the
listening
relationship
to
who's responsible
Infamous
for what
Sylvia.
goes on in the relationship. It's not
Infamous
about
Sylvia.
me, you know, it's about them too,
Infamous Sylvia.
you know. It ain't about me.
Infamous Sylvia.
And if you go back to June's phone call, you'll
Infamous
understand that
Sylvia.
it wasn't about me.
Infamous Sylvia.
Because she says
You're
why.
listening to Infamous
She says why
Sylvia.
in the phone call. Why she's backing out.
Infamous
Why
Sylvia.
why she can't be around no more.
Infamous
She says it
Sylvia.
in the phone call.
Infamous Sylvia.
Okay,
And they
hold on.
keep trying to push it on,
Infamous
and
Miss
it
Sylvia.
wasn't me.
Miss Christie's answering the
Infamous
questions. I
Sylvia.
believe some might be obsessed with Sonya
Infamous Sylvia.
is because they could not break her.
Infamous Sylvia.
However, if I was
You're
in her
listening
shoes,
to
I thank my
Infamous
higher
Sylvia.
power. I'm not in her
Infamous
shoes,
Sylvia.
but I would break. Okay.
Infamous
You
Sylvia.
would if you listened to it. That's why I be telling Sylvia when
Infamous
she called me with
Sylvia.
sad face, stop listening to it.
Infamous Sylvia.
I do call you. I'll be like, how do you do this?
Every time she called me, like, I'd be like, okay,
You're listening to
what?
Infamous
And she'd
Sylvia.
be like, well, I'm like, stop listening
Infamous
to
Sylvia.
it. It's not true.
Infamous
Stop
Sylvia.
listening to it. It's all
Infamous
made
Sylvia.
up bullshit.
Infamous
Stop
Sylvia.
listening to it. Don't even feed into the
Infamous
crap.
These
These people, and I told her, I said, they're gonna keep
Sylvia.
talking about you because you have a channel.
Infamous
After this
Sylvia.
situation with him
You're
in court is
listening to
done,
Infamous Sylvia.
they're not. Hopefully, they'll be
Infamous
done
Sylvia.
with the interest of me and him. You know,
Mhm.
but
Infamous
as long as
Sylvia.
you're on YouTube, they're gonna
Infamous
keep
Sylvia.
trying to drag you here and there.
Infamous Sylvia.
Renette, that's me. That's me saying
Infamous
infamous Sylvia.
You're listening to
Yeah.
Infamous
So
Sylvia.
the key is not to ever listen
Infamous
to it.
Sylvia.
Don't even listen to it
Infamous
because
Sylvia.
it's not for the
Infamous
weak.
Sylvia.
First of all, and you see, because
Infamous
everybody
Sylvia.
in his family just fell back when
Infamous
all you
Sylvia.
got to do is just say what you don't have a
Infamous
problem
Sylvia.
with and let them drag you if that's what they feel the
Infamous
need
Sylvia.
to. you know, and just don't
You're
listen to it.
listening to
But don't
Infamous Sylvia.
punish the person who's
Infamous Sylvia.
sitting there, you know, going through it, all because you don't want to be
Infamous
dragged on
Sylvia.
YouTube. Just don't listen to YouTube.
Infamous Sylvia.
Stop listening to it. You know,
Infamous
that's
Sylvia.
it. That's the key to it. Don't listen to it. Because I
Infamous
listened to
Sylvia.
it the first
You're listening
year
to Infamous Sylvia.
that they started talking.
Infamous
And then
Sylvia.
I just cut it off.
Infamous Sylvia.
And I've been great ever since.
Infamous
Great.
Sylvia.
You know what I'm saying? Great.
Infamous
I don't know those
Sylvia.
people anyway. You can't let strangers affect you.
Infamous Sylvia.
They're strangers. They talk
Infamous
hate.
Sylvia.
That's all they got in their heart.
Infamous
You know, they're
Sylvia.
miserable with whatever they got going on in life. They can say they're not, but who does that for a living?
Infamous
Nonstop. Every time they talk about me, it's a whole bag of hate.
Infamous
And sit
Sylvia.
there and say, but I'm happy in my life. But I don't know her, but I'm going to just talk about her and be very negative and
Infamous
brutal
Sylvia.
and call her every name in the book.
Infamous
But my
Sylvia.
life is great. Like, that doesn't even make
You're
sense to me.
listening to
They
Just say that.
justify it. Look, they
You
justify
can't.
it by saying they justify it by saying that they're doing it for
Infamous
on
Sylvia.
behalf of helping Shirley
They
out.
can't because they talk.
Shirley,
The same people talked
Infamous
about her the
Sylvia.
first year that he got out.
Infamous Sylvia.
Before they started talking about me, they were talking
Infamous
about
Sylvia.
her. They were going in on her
Infamous Sylvia.
and talking about
You're
her
listening to
really
Infamous
bad,
Sylvia.
like really bad. They were talking
Infamous
about her.
Sylvia.
And not until that end of the year, December of
Infamous Sylvia.
23, is when they let up off of her. The
Infamous
whole year of
Sylvia.
23, they dragged her.
Infamous
And from
Sylvia.
July, they started dragging me a little bit. And then in November, when my whole name and face came out there, that's when they did full speed. Let's drag her and let's change it a little bit and say she's the reason and it's
Infamous
her.
Sylvia.
But because people come in
Infamous Sylvia.
on different points of the situation,
Infamous
and no one's going
Sylvia.
to go back and you know,
Infamous
research
Sylvia.
anything because they don't care. They care a
Infamous
little bit, but not
Sylvia.
enough to understand what the real truth is.
Infamous
But
Sylvia.
June 2023
Listening to
is where
Infamous
everybody will
Sylvia.
understand what happened with them,
Infamous Sylvia.
because that tells you what happened with them. Sonya came out, her
Infamous
name came out
Sylvia.
in July.
Infamous Sylvia.
So if you go back to June and just listen to the phone
Infamous
calls
Sylvia.
in June, he says exactly
Infamous
why,
Sylvia.
what happened and why she
You're
fell
listening
back.
to
She
Infamous
says it on the
Sylvia.
phone calls. So that will answer all
Infamous
your
Sylvia.
questions. And that way you can stop thinking,
Infamous
oh, it was
Sylvia.
you, it was you. No,
Infamous Sylvia.
it wasn't
dragging a
me.
black woman
Infamous
always
Sylvia.
get monetized views. They
Infamous
only
Sylvia.
get
Who?
45 views when they don't
Infamous
drag a
Sylvia.
black woman. Amen. Amen.
Infamous Sylvia.
Right.
Amen.
And that's sad for our
You're listening
community,
to
that
Infamous
that's what
Sylvia.
y'all tune into.
Infamous
And I don't know if
Sylvia.
it's the music or the television that put us here, you know,
Infamous Sylvia.
but it's sad that that's
Infamous
entertainment.
Sylvia.
They
Mhm.
do everything. They go by
Infamous
body
Sylvia.
shaming. They go by look,
Everything.
Infamous
everything
Sylvia.
that they could think about a person.
Everything.
Listening to
They want to
Infamous
do
Sylvia.
just drag and tear down and
Infamous
Anything. They
Sylvia.
talked about Drea dating a guy
Infamous
her
Sylvia.
son's age, and they was just going in. That's none of your
Infamous
business.
Sylvia.
If the guy knows how old she
Infamous
is
Sylvia.
and they're okay with what they're doing, then that's it.
Infamous
That's
Sylvia.
her business. But they dragged her.
Infamous
They
Sylvia.
called her every name in the book, and they talked about her
Infamous
so
Sylvia.
badly. When
You're
Megan
listening
Good
to
first got with
Infamous Sylvia.
Jonathan, I don't know his last name, Major, I think
Infamous
it is.
Sylvia.
They
major.
talked about her so bad. Oh, he's a woman beater. Oh,
Infamous
don't take his
Sylvia.
back because he was dating white women. That's
Infamous
all you
Sylvia.
heard the beginning when they first got out there. I read the
Infamous
comments. They were
Sylvia.
so nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Infamous
And now
Sylvia.
it's, oh, we love them. Oh,
You're
they're
listening
so,
to
because
Infamous Sylvia.
they just pushed right past that and was
Infamous
like,
Sylvia.
we're
They
gonna
ignored it.
be together, we're gonna support
Infamous
each other,
Sylvia.
and she and he are so
Infamous Sylvia.
happy. You know, don't
Infamous
listen to it,
Sylvia.
don't watch it, don't feed
Infamous
into it.
Sylvia.
But if you go back to the earlier
Infamous
stories,
Sylvia.
you're gonna see nothing but hate, 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 hate,
Infamous
hate, hate,
Sylvia.
hate. Now,
You're listening to
oh, we love
Infamous
him.
Sylvia.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Infamous
Y'all wasn't like
Sylvia.
that a year ago when he was going through court, not knowing the
Infamous
whole story.
Sylvia.
You see on the video, he's trying to push the white chick
Infamous
away from him,
Sylvia.
like, get away from me. He's trying to
Infamous
run and she's
Sylvia.
chasing him. And it was all a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Infamous
And he
Sylvia.
should have never caught that case. He should have
You're
never
listening to
caught that
Infamous
case.
Sylvia.
But they messed with him and they gave him that
Infamous
case.
Sylvia.
The city did that, or the county of
Infamous
New York,
Sylvia.
whatever Whoever charged him should have never charged him. That man was trying to get away from her, and all he did was push her off him, and they charged him with that, trying to escape from her. And you see her running after him 3, 4, 5 blocks, just chasing him. But she didn't get charged, and she should have got charged because she was chasing him aggressively, and he was running. You know. But they pulled the negative out of that, and they just went in and attacked. And Megan's too stupid, and you know what I'm saying? It was just a hate campaign. And I was just like, that's foul. So it's not just a me and him. Like I said, if you can look at any Black story out there and look at the comments, and 90% of them are going to be negative.
If you look in the shade room, you see all the negative comments on.
They are so negative. Negative. And then they always say, "Oh, you're a racist." Yeah, because I go on those white channels and I look at the white people's comments, and it's nothing like what they're saying. I love you too.
Okay, some of them are bad.
Not as bad as what they doing on our end.
Yeah, our end got more.
Whoa, right? You might find. Okay, so I'm not saying they're perfect, but it's like 10%. You might see some negative conversation. You know, it's 10% positive on our end. It's 10% negative on their end. It's not the same amount of hate as what they got going on. And Black people need to stop that. They need to either be neutral or just don't say nothing. Because it's not good. I mean, where are we going to be at in 50 years?
So here's the sad thing is, Ernest's case is not even over with, and all the phone calls was put out. There are other cases out there. They do not put out their phone call while the case is going on.
It should have never been out. They should not be out.
They put it out after the case is over.
After the cases are over.
But
his is ongoing, and his phone calls
and they
should not be out. And 2, they should not have them with the saying that, oh, he did it. That shouldn't be. Because you're innocent until proven guilty, and unless they hold a smoking gun, what proof do you have that he did anything other than the accusation? And they run with it, and the people feed into it and be like, "Oh yeah, he did do that." How do you know? Because she said it. But what did she tell you? What did she show you? And how was she? You know, like how when they talk about the Kardashians, they always say a source close to the family said this, that, and the other. You know, which is a perfectly leaked source. They always have that source. It's supposed to leak so much stuff. He doesn't have that. So there is no inner circle or no source that these people are getting anything from. They read what's been filed, and they show up in court, and they go from there. And so far, I've been to court, and I haven't seen any evidence showing that he did anything. So I don't know where they get their information from. But if I haven't seen it, and I'm more privy than anybody outside of Ernesto, then what are they saying? What's your source? You know, say what your source is.
The source is they listening to the phone call and making assumptions.
Our phone calls never talk about his case. We talk about his innocence of his case, but as far as, so when did you meet her, and how many times did y'all go out, and so why is she saying that? That's not what we talk about. You know, we do talk about certain things, but it's always in an innocent form of conversation. We've never talked about his case in the "I did it, you guilty" type. We never talked like that. So they can't even say they got it from that. You know, oh, Sonya, you're just talking too much. You're gonna put him in jail. What am I talking about? I don't know. Right, I don't know nothing about that stuff.
Here's the difference. It's a big difference because DA is the one that's working on the case. You're tainting, but them putting it out on the internet is tainting the jury pool, because jury pool is going to hear and see what the people are saying on the internet, and public opinion does play a role in somebody's getting a fair trial. Period.
Of course.
If you don't know that, then I'm sorry. Then you don't know the justice.
Mm-hmm. No, they don't know. Because a lot of people, when their family members get caught up, they leave them. So unless it's them personally, they don't know. They don't know. That's why you got so many people in jail with no communication. Like Nelson said to me, he said there's so many guys in here, and none of them have family. It's like this many of them that have family that's really there for them. Everybody else got ghosts. And it could be because they're tired, because this dude stay in trouble. But what about the ones that's sitting in there innocent? with nobody, trying to help them. They just run,
Infamous
and why is that a problem that I'm standing by a
Infamous
friend
Sylvia.
who got left by
Infamous
everybody else,
Sylvia.
and everybody else would have
Infamous Sylvia.
still been around had
Infamous
YouTube not
Sylvia.
interfered like they
Infamous
did.
Sylvia.
And they should have just stopped
Got
listening.
his family who's afraid to even make a phone call to him
because of all the crap that YouTube do.
They don't care about the jail listening to the calls. It's them putting it out to the public on
It's YouTube. YouTube
media.
was the biggest hurt,
and that's why their family does not respond to any of the stuff. I mean, would you? I wouldn't want to call either if I know that my phone call is going to be in the public.
You just talk about
I'm
nothing.
so glad
That's
they
all.
didn't get my calls out. They tried to get my calls. They couldn't get my calls when I was in jail. They could not get because they refused to put the. Because let me tell you, Fulton would have been in trouble if they put my calls out.
You're listening
Because I was not arrested by Fulton.
Right.
So they had to get my calls out.
Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's the new black sport. You know what I'm saying?
Infamous Sylvia.
Sad.
Listening to Infamous
It's
Sylvia.
sad. Yeah. But you just gotta like
Infamous
we talk.
Sylvia.
We just talk. You just can't worry about it.
Infamous Sylvia.
They're gonna pick apart. If I say, "Hey, I love you, I miss you," they're gonna find a way to pick that apart, twist that, and see. Then this is the reason. This all of this conversation right here.
Sylvia.
It's the very reason why. And they run and they believe it.
Sylvia.
It is the reason. This is why we don't like her. And it's like
Infamous Sylvia.
y'all are eating the wrong situation.
Sylvia.
Yeah. And those people that run those channels know those people aren't going to do true research because they don't care.
Sylvia.
They just listen and believe. Because it's not that serious. And I get that, but if you're going to try to put your 2 cents in, know all the information before you sit there and try to say, we don't like her because she did this. How do you even know? Well, because that girl's channel said it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Lord, the question these people are asking, if you guys were not listening to these calls, you would never been misled. Okay?
And just the calls and not the people that's narrating over them. Just listen to the calls.
No, she's saying you misled them because of being a lawyer.
Infamous Sylvia.
I misled who?
Infamous
Us
Sylvia.
about being a lawyer.
Who said I was a lawyer?
Infamous Sylvia.
Let me just.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Whoever said I was a lawyer. Was that what they were saying? Because I don't listen to the bloggers. So are they saying I'm a lawyer now? I said I was a lawyer.
Sylvia.
Find that call. When those people talk, make sure they play the calls when they try to throw stuff out there. Play the calls in which I'm saying whatever it is y'all trying to say. I said you said that somebody said I forged.
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna ask any questions more unless they have a super chat or something. I'm not answering no more questions.
Infamous
Hey
Sylvia.
Mimi, thank you for a new membership.
She said, "Pay me.
Pay
got
me.
some bread."
Our question's gonna be ignored.
50 cents a question.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Well,
Sylvia.
the key is
Infamous
never listen
Sylvia.
to it, Sylvie.
Infamous
When they talk about you, no, don't listen to it at all. Don't listen to it.
Infamous Sylvia.
Don't listen to it. There's no truth to it, first of all.
Infamous Sylvia.
So don't even listen
You're
to it.
listening to
And you'll be
Sylvia.
fine. I wake up with a smile every day. I'm not stressing this at all. When they try to have those
Infamous Sylvia.
reaction videos and let's talk about it,
Sylvia.
all of that. And then they try to
Infamous
overhype
Sylvia.
it. And then people like tune in. Ooh, she got subpoenaed, or ooh, she got this, or and they just
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
tune in, and it's like, well, what happened?
Infamous Sylvia.
Y'all keep listening to them bloggers like they're the truth.
Infamous
They're
Sylvia.
not. They have no inside scoop on
Infamous
anything.
Sylvia.
Nothing.
Infamous
No one's
Sylvia.
talking to them,
Infamous
so they
Sylvia.
know nothing. Stop believing them like they know
Infamous
stuff.
Sylvia.
They do not know anything.
Infamous
Period.
Sylvia. You're listening to
Well, so
Infamous
I'm
Sylvia.
getting bored now. I'm ready.
Okay, well, call me later.
I'm getting bored now, and my attention span
Infamous
gets
Sylvia.
shot after 2 hours,
Infamous
and it's my
Sylvia.
Are you
2
going to
hours.
church on Sunday?
You coming?
Infamous
You
Sylvia.
promise?
I said I will, yeah, and I got a
Welcome to
babysitter,
Infamous
so
Sylvia.
because Kay is
Okay,
here, so
y'all. She going to
Infamous
church
Sylvia.
with me. Look at God. Woo woo.
Infamous Sylvia.
Woo woo. Look at God. Woo woo.
Infamous Sylvia.
Woo woo. Look at God. Woo woo.
Infamous Sylvia.
I will go to church with you for you. I'm
Infamous
not going to
Sylvia.
church for me. I'm going to church for you.
Infamous Sylvia.
I know how to be a support
Infamous
system.
Sylvia.
Thank you for being a
You're
support
listening
I'm
to
system.
very
Infamous Sylvia.
open-minded to everything.
Thank
I feel
you.
like
Sincerely.
you should be who you want to be and believe what you want to believe. There's nothing
Infamous
wrong with that.
Sylvia.
What
And I
is for you is for
appreciate
you.
I
Infamous
appreciate
Sylvia.
your support. I really
Yeah,
do.
what's for you is
Infamous
for you.
Sylvia.
I'm like I said, I don't think like a cult. I believe
Infamous
everybody
Sylvia.
should be an individual.
You're
Everybody
listening to
should think
Infamous Sylvia.
how
Yeah,
they want to think.
I feel Sonya
Infamous
is my
Sylvia.
younger sister, my sister. 'Cause they both have the
Infamous
same
Sylvia.
birthday, around the same birthday. Because
Infamous
she's
Same
Sylvia.
birth year.
no, same birth year.
Infamous Sylvia.
She's September 1st. You're September
Infamous
15th, right?
Sylvia.
hmm
See,
Infamous
September, and
Sylvia.
they both act the same
Infamous
way.
Sylvia.
Does she? Oh, you got to introduce
You're
us.
Oh
listening
my
to
God! Oh my
Infamous
God!
Sylvia.
But she's a workaholic. I'm telling you,
Infamous
I used to
Sylvia.
be till I got sick.
she's a doctor, and I
Ooh,
mean,
Infamous Sylvia.
yeah, she's a doctor.
Infamous Sylvia.
proud of her.
I'm very proud of
Infamous
her.
Sylvia.
I'm very proud of. She put
That's an
all three of her.
accomplishment.
She
That's
put
an
all three of her
accomplishment.
school. She put all three of her
You're
children
listening
through
to
school.
Infamous
Didn't have.
Sylvia.
They didn't. None of them took a loan. She paid
Infamous
everything.
Sylvia.
And she's like, they're all
Infamous
grown.
Sylvia.
One of her sons a doctor. Her
Infamous
daughter's a
Now
Sylvia.
that's
nurse.
great. Now that
Her
is great.
daughter's a nurse.
Infamous
Yeah, she
Sylvia.
did all that by herself.
That is
Infamous
great.
Sylvia.
No man did it. She did it by
Infamous
herself.
Sylvia.
She been married twice.
Infamous
See,
Sylvia.
she gonna end up being a golden girl
You're
too.
listening to Infamous
She
Sylvia.
I asked her, I said, you gonna get married?
Infamous
She's like,
Sylvia.
nope. I was like,
After 2 times, why would you want to keep doing it?
Infamous
I
Sylvia.
feel like you could live with somebody after
Infamous
that and just be,
Sylvia.
and just, you know what I'm saying, instead of having to pay
Infamous
for the
Sylvia.
breakup. Because that's all a divorce is a paid breakup.
Infamous Sylvia.
And let the courts dictate your breakup.
You're listening
Like,
to Infamous Sylvia.
you know,
yeah.
Infamous
I feel like
Sylvia.
in this
And
day
that's
and age,
why,
it's
and,
very
yeah,
seldom hard.
Infamous Sylvia.
and
Mhm.
that's why I gravitated to her because she reminded me
Infamous
of my
Sylvia.
sister. I was like,
Yeah.
you're my
Infamous
Some
sister.
things
Sylvia.
are forever, but not everything is forever.
Infamous
Everything I
Sylvia.
feel like has a shelf life.
Infamous
Sometimes it's
Sylvia.
2 years and you might be with somebody for
Infamous
10
Sylvia.
years. You know what I'm saying? But I
You're
think
listening
everything
to
has a shelf life.
Infamous Sylvia.
You live to be happy and don't
Infamous
stay
Sylvia.
with somebody just to say I've been with you, you know, this
Infamous
long or whatever.
Sylvia.
If you're not happy, go be happy. You got
Infamous
one life.
Sylvia.
Go be happy.
Infamous
Go be
Sylvia.
happy without hurting somebody.
Infamous
Go be
Sylvia.
happy without hurting somebody.
You're listening to Infamous
And that's
Sylvia.
the way you live.
Well,
Infamous
we will
Sylvia.
be back next week to have our
Infamous
conversation with
Sylvia.
Sonya. We're going to be doing conversation with
Infamous
Sonya on a
Sylvia.
weekly basis. And you will keep hearing
Infamous
Infamous
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Because
It's on
now,
the Sylvia channel.
Infamous Sylvia.
like, if they play my
You're
stuff, you're
listening
going to
to
hear my voice.
Infamous
That's
Sylvia.
it. Period. Period.
Infamous
Period.
Well,
Infamous Sylvia.
God is amazing. Yes, he is,
Infamous
Mimi.
Sylvia.
God is amazing.
Infamous Sylvia.
That will deter viewers.
Infamous
That's fine. I got more viewers than I got. Look, I got more viewers on this than I get on my affirmation in the morning. So, hey.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous
You need
Sylvia.
black positivity. You need
Infamous
black
Sylvia.
positivity. We are going to be extinct in 100 years
Infamous
if we
Sylvia.
don't turn this around. You need
Infamous
black
Sylvia.
positivity.
You're listening to
The music
Infamous
must
Sylvia.
change, the TV must change, and
Infamous
YouTube
Sylvia.
must change.
And we're gonna be that change that we want.
Infamous
You need
Sylvia.
black positivity in this
Infamous
world.
Sylvia.
We're going to be extinct. We're
Infamous
going to be
Sylvia.
extinct. In 100 years, it's going to be 2%
Infamous
black
Sylvia.
people in the world.
You're listening
I'm
to
telling you.
Infamous Sylvia.
Because
Infamous
if
Sylvia.
we're not together,
Don't you listen to
Infamous
my
Sylvia.
affirmation?
no, what is that
Infamous
about?
Sylvia.
Is that
You-
religious?
Infamous
course.
Sylvia.
It's
Then I don't
affirmation.
listen to it. I don't listen to
Infamous
religion.
Sylvia.
Well, it's not.
That's
It's
the
not
whole
Infamous
thing
Sylvia.
about being atheist.
It's
You don't listen to
affirmation.
religion.
Affirmation.
Listening to
Yeah, I don't know nothing
Infamous
about that.
Sylvia.
It's positive.
That's fine. Everybody should be positive.
That's right. So you're gonna listen to my positivity.
But if it's religious, I'm not going to listen to it because I don't do religion.
Are you scared?
No, I just don't do it.
Just listen.
I don't do religion, but I'm all for anything positive. I support it from afar. Positivity. Everybody needs to be positive.
Just listen to it. Just one.
And it's okay when somebody mixes it up. But if you just got a person that all they talk about is negative, you need to turn that off because it's going to penetrate in your head, and you're going to have a lot of hate. The music is hateful. You're listening to YouTube and it's hateful. Why would you want that in your mind? You should want to be positive.
It's not hateful.
Yeah, but it's religious. You know what I'm saying? I support it though. Okay?
Look.
I support positivity.
Okay,
I just, but if it's religious, I don't listen to religion.
Listen, Linda. Listen to it.
I'm coming. We're getting off right now.
All right.
My grandkids said, "We miss you."
She ready to go?
No, she want me to be here. And her party is tomorrow night. She got time. She just has no patience. Here I come.
The affirmations I do is reinforcement of positivity.
Positivity. Everybody need to be positive. And if you care, go find out the real truth and then take it from there. But don't put in all of the energy when you don't know the real story.
You're listening to
about her, about anybody. If you do not know the whole truth and stop listening to these people without proof of what they're saying. If they're saying something, let them bring actual proof. And that's what you have to listen to. And anything in this world, because the media lie, and a lot of people like, unless you got real support of the comments that are being made, question everything. Question everything. Do not believe what these people are saying unless they have actual proof of what they're saying, which they don't. They don't. It's just to get a check. That's all it is. And you shouldn't be getting a check when you're hurting people. I think. Yeah.
I like that one. That's good.
And it is hurtful because, like I said, that man only talks to me. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to talk to his family. He does. He misses his family. He needs the support. But, YouTube is a problem. YouTube is a problem. A huge problem. They went from every day, all day kikiing to don't call me. Because they drag me every time they play our call. They drag me. And I don't want to deal with that. Okay, well, don't listen to the calls. Don't listen to that channel. Stay off these channels because these certain channels, every video they make is hateful. Stay off the channel. You won't have to worry about the hate and the negativity of that unhappy person. But everybody needs to be more positive because your kids and everybody around you can feel that energy. And when you sit there and turn to negativity and you want to sit there and watch it, it's eating away at you. It's making you more of a negative person. When was the last time a person ever made a positive comment on anybody's channel about anything? Or do they just go straight for the negativity? They need to change that about themselves. Because that's not good. If all you think about is hateful and negative things about any situation, that's the devil. That's the devil. That's all it is. So, call me Sunday. Saturday night.
I'll call you before Sunday. I'm calling you tomorrow.
Yeah. I will show up. What time you got to be there? 10:30?
We'll talk on the phone, okay? We ain't gonna talk. We'll talk on the phone. I'll tell you.
All right. Well, call me tomorrow.
I'll call you
around 8ish.
You're not gonna get up at that time. Come on now.
No, I was talking about at night. I do.
You go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I do. I'll be up. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. So yeah. All right.
All right. Now see you later. Have a good one.
Peace.
Deuces. Peace.
Deuces. Peace and positivity.
Peace. Sister wife.
Sister wife. Right. Peace and positivity. All right.
Infamous.
Call me tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Listening to Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
All right, y'all. It was real.
Infamous
Happy
Sylvia.
Valentine's Day to everybody, and happy
Infamous
birthday to
Sylvia.
the birthday people.
Infamous
I'm going to go
Sylvia.
ahead on and play the birthday song to you
Infamous
guys.
Sylvia.
And you guys have a great
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
night.
Infamous Sylvia.
February babies are extra special
Infamous Sylvia.
because they bring even more light to this time of year. Happy birthday to February babies who make the winter months a little brighter. May your day be filled with love and joy. Forget the past, look forward to the future, for the best things are yet to come. Birthdays are a new start, a fresh beginning, and a time to pursue new endeavors with new goals. Move forward with confidence and courage. You are a very special people. May today and all of your days be amazing. Happy birthday, February 5th, Keith Williams. February 12th, Ruth Parks and Tammy Pace Johnson. February 10th, Haley. February 17th, Steph Lavonna 217. February 19th, Mrs. Naturally Annabelle. February 20th, infamous Sylvia and Kayla Bumpus Jackson. February 26th, Genuine Jewel. February 27th, Serena Fearing and Bougie Pisces. Because you are so wonderful, may your birthday be filled with nothing but the greatest joy and celebration. Happy birthday, February love babies. I hope you have a fantastic day, celebrating your special day. You deserve a birthday that's full of laughter and delicious treats. February love babies, God bless you. Happy birthday, February 5th, Keith Williams. February 12th, Ruth Parks and Tammy Pace Johnson. February 15th, Haley. February 17th, Steph Laverne 217. February 19th, Mrs. Naturally Almond. February 20th, infamous Sylvia and Kayla Bumpus Johnson. February 26th, Genuine Jewel. February 27th, Serena Fearing and Bougie Pisces. And February love babies, God.
All right, y'all. Good night, everybody. I will see you guys another time. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Good night.
Thank you for watching the infamous Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you in our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click